mine's kind of low.
No, it's showing on thing right here.
It's gonna be a short show today. Welcome back to the Void. Got my boy Joe here, and we got what's your name again? And Miss, how you like to call it, Miss Nina or?
Just Nina.
Just Nina. So it's gonna make it kind of a quick show, like probably 45 minutes long. So we're gonna hit these questions quick, get good answers, good energy off of it, and keep pushing from there. So the first question, Joe, you want to call out or you want me to do it?
So the first question I want to ask is, do you believe once you join a new relationship, basically, should you delete your old ex, like sex videos or photos or any type of like basic footage you would have for them that they might have sent you throughout the relationship? Or y'all might have did together.
We're going to go to you last. We're going to go to Panda first.
I'm going to go to Panda first, yeah.
Hold on, because I ain't even live yet.
Oh, well, we'll go Nina then to get that together.
So, wait a minute. Okay. All right, so I'm live. Okay,
Yeah,
hey, Facebook world. So, you have, the question was, one more time.
Do you feel like once you join a new relationship, you and your partner should basically delete any old sex videos, photos, any type of footage y'all might either created together or they might have sent you that you would have found maybe disrespectful towards the relationship?
Okay, well, younger me,
That's a no. That's a no. She keep them.
Younger me, I would say, because I used to, younger, let me just say that.
Okay.
For people watching. But, I'd say if you move on, get rid of them. If their relationship is over with, you're no longer going to be with that person, get rid of them. However, people are creepy. They might keep that one to go back and look at and reference.
You're supposed to.
Right.
Yes, you do. If it's a good one.
Right.
Man, I got paid from Pornhub $3,500 for an old X video.
Damn.
$3,500.
Damn right.
Damn.
Man, you better. I'm sorry, Nina. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right.
Go ahead.
So
I know she
I
gonna
know
have
this
it.
is way out your.
Her realm.
It's
Her
not.
realm. Okay.
It's not. It's not. I think it depends. It depends on what it is.
It's a sex video. Back shots,
An
front
actual
shots,
sex
oral
video.
sex, threesome,
Dick
jacking off,
pic.
playing yourself.
I
Dick
think,
pic,
I think
yeah.
those should probably be
Right.
deleted
You'll
in
delete
the
them?
interest,
Right.
in the interest of the relationship.
and you need to.
What about you, Joe? Would you delete it or would you keep it?
I feel like you supposed to delete it, but I think, but I think you forget though. Like if you remember, you supposed to delete it. But a lot of people, when you get footage to your phone and stuff, you're not really thinking of that shit. So you basically have to go through like your photos, your text messages.
Well,
and
Google
then you're like,
save
oh
everything,
damn,
though.
yeah, I do got this.
Google save everything.
I mean, but you're not gonna instantly go in there and be like, damn, I remember I just shot this video like 2 years ago. You're not gonna think about that.
Though. It depends. It
And
depends.
a lot of people do not.
Do not what?
They don't delete them.
No.
They
I'm
do
one of those
not.
people.
And like you can pull up, you can look at
I'm those
somebody's
people.
phone, or either you see them scrolling through their phone, and
Right.
have to scroll through these videos, and like
Right.
you're not looking because it's their phone, but you look in the peripheral, okay,
Mhm.
and you're gonna probably see these different
Well-
pictures and videos of different women, breasts.
Well,
You
I
might
say
see all of that,
this.
especially in the dude's phone.
Come with somebody who did that for years, record. So I gotta record shit. I just cannot have regular boring sex. That's like you supposed to cheat if you do that. That don't
What's
make
the
sense.
craziest sex you ever had though?
No, I'm just saying, like, if I get with a female and, like, say 90% of women I dated were
Right.
bisexual, so I have a lot of freaky shit in my phone. To delete the lame videos, yes, but the good ones, you keep those because you don't know when you may need that. Because you and this
Yep.
chick, y'all fall out and you delete the good shit, what you going to jack out to? Just saying. I'm just being honest. You need the good
Right.
shit.
So you say supposed to have it on
Or
reserve.
you meet a chick who into that type of shit, you give her a portfolio of what you like,
Right.
and what you've been through. Cause some dudes will watch a chick video, like, oh, you got some backshot. Let me see your video. I'll watch a chick video just to see how trifling she is, like how far she goes.
Or like see
Nigga
how
face
hard
red.
he
I'm
is.
not showing
Yeah.
my
Face
video.
red.
Right. See how hard that dude going hard on her though.
One of my friends said save it on a cloud.
See,
Ching.
ain't nobody getting
I
rid of it.
mean-
If it's a good video,
Or like nowadays, people have that little
Hidden photo.
Yeah.
Yeah, photo. I think a lot of women
it's
do that.
inside
That's how you need to put it in
the
the
button that
hidden
say
pocket.
calculator,
Right.
and inside there or
Hell
something.
no,
Was
It don't say calculator.
They don't do that no more. That's old school.
that's
That's
old
old school. That calculator. That's
that
old school.
Calculator icon, but
Yeah.
you can definitely have like it's
Yeah.
different type of icon.
It's a secure folder.
And
Yeah.
you can't get in or out of that sucker.
You gotta
It's
put a
Fort
passcode
Knox
in.
on that
So
mug.
at the end of the day,
Yeah.
is that wrong to keep it or whether you keep it?
Thank you,
But you
Carl.
know, now they don't say
My
nothing to
dear
you,
old friend.
and you keep it. Like he said, been
Many
2 years. We
blessings
started
right
dating
back to you,
2025. You made sex video before I met you. This 2025. You forget about it, but Google pop up on your thing. Do you delete or keep it?
If you're into
If
that
it- yeah,
stuff
she
where you
answered the
want to go
question.
back and look at
It's
it,
good. If it's good, you
then
keep it.
yes.
Because if it's whack, you ain't record
All
anyway.
right,
Well, let me ask you
Aye,
this: you supposed to
yeah.
keep it for evidence.
Yeah.
Because a lot of
No, I ain't
women,
gonna
a lot
say
of women
evidence.
will stun.
No.
A lot of women will stun on you, and you
Okay.
pull out her like, damn it, no. Remember that
No.
tattoo?
But let me tell you-
Right.
right. But let me tell you something. It could be a good thing and it can be a bad
Right.
thing, keeping the old videos and things like that.
Okay.
I knew somebody who, let's say, was with somebody, they fell out or whatever. Okay?
Right.
They fell out and it got a little ugly. However, person then threatened. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm going to upload those
Oh.
videos to Pornhub. Let's just say since we put Pornhub out there, shout out to Pornhub, shameless, whatever,
Right.
free plug. Okay, shout out to Starbucks. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
However,
for me. Thank you.
There you go.
Get my
We do have
shirts up.
stock in Starbucks,
Yes,
so
I
please
do.
drink Starbucks. Okay.
Right.
However, they threatened to put the videos
Okay.
on Pornhub or
Right.
whatever. So that's why I would say, like, years ago, like, you know what I'm saying, everybody, like I said, I'm glad I'm from the generation where we had phones and then we didn't have phones, because some shit you don't need to record, nor do you need no evidence. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So you
Facts.
don't want
Well.
people to have anything to be able to go and share
Well,
of you.
me and
that
my lady
well.
record. I know if a chick don't want to record, I'm cheating on her. That's what it is.
So
what's the
recording on the cheek.
Yeah, that's
He
lame.
gonna cheat anyway.
Hey, hold on,
He gonna
folks.
cheat anyway.
Hold on before we go. You say did a lot of freaky stuff, right?
Yeah.
I want to hear some of the freaky shit you did. Like tell me one freaky,
I did a
freaky
threesome
thing.
with 3 girls and me. And that's the one that got me $3,500 from Pornhub.
$3,500 for
Because way back
three
then,
women and you.
yeah, back in the day it was 10 cents per view. So if it was 100,000 views, got $1,000. So on and
Let
so
me get my
forth.
notepad
Oh,
out here.
wow.
Oh, it's on a whole different name now. No, Nina. No, I ain't gonna tell you my name on her, so you can't find me.
Look,
Well,
Jimmy-
watch it.
Let me,
Alright, what's
I
the
ain't
next
drinking
one,
that
Joe?
hard.
So the Carlee Rusell news. That's what everybody's talking about right now. So like,
Her name just sound bad.
her name do sound sus.
Even
Right.
It very sound very
Her
sus.
name is Car and Lee. That's so weird to me.
So like basically the news
Carlee.
going around with her is basically going around saying that like, you know, she basically was kidnapped, if everybody don't know, back in Alabama, and she came, you know, about basically 48 hours she
week
was
ago,
gone.
wasn't it?
Yeah, about a week ago. 48 hours she was gone. She showed back up walking down the street, called the cops, and pretty much like, you know, they've been investigating it. And then once they investigated, they basically came up with this conclusion that she basically maybe staged it based off of some of her browser history, her watching certain type of movies like Taken, and you know, looking up stuff like how much do Amber Alerts cost, you know, and all that, and how to pretty much set that up. So I kind of want to go around the table, get all y'all thoughts and views on it, and then also answer this question too, like, have y'all ever had anybody do anything seeking attention?
Of course, I've been black.
Basically,
think
maybe
all
how
the black
maybe
women
how
do
extreme it might have been for
Yeah,
her.
they always do shit.
Yeah,
for
I'm gonna start with you,
attention.
Greg. Like, how you feel about it?
Oh, which one? The
You can
the
do it
attention-
anyone.
oh, okay,
You know, all
well,
of it together.
When we talking outside, you said was this a toxic or a narcissistic thing that she did?
Yeah.
I say it's narcissistic because of the strength that it was about a self thing. It could be toxic
Okay.
because you got the whole world looking for a little boy on the highway
Right.
and looking for you and whatever, but then you got some trauma. But I think that's attention seeking. You know, I've been working in nursing. I seen people say I'm gonna kill themselves and have a plastic butter knife and just
Okay.
get sewn at their wrist.
Okay.
I seen people try to jump off a house that wasn't that tall.
That's
They didn't kill
crazy.
themselves. So I done seen a lot of shit.
Okay.
But when it comes to being with somebody, man, I've been with a lot of black chicks, dog. That's what they do. Like how dudes have told women, "I kill myself, you don't get back." Women say that shit too. Women say that a lot. They'll
That's
say they
crazy.
pregnant. They'll say that you beat on them, like thin line between love and hate. They'll key your core up, put sugar in your tank.
But
Where did all this shit come from?
is that a narcissist person or that's mental illness?
That's mental illness because
Yeah.
they mom didn't tell them how to conduct themselves
Okay.
as women. That's what the problem is. Hold on now, I'm just telling my story.
But
I'm saying my
narcissism is a
pain.
mental illness.
Okay.
I'm just saying my pain.
Okay.
It's a
I'm just saying my
diagnosable-
pain.
it's a
If
diagnosable
you
mental
if you be
illness.
honest with your kids
Right.
about stuff, they won't do certain things.
Okay.
But if you don't tell them that well they think the world's their oyster, they can have anything they want. They
Okay.
do shit like that, just what it is.
Okay.
And then when it backfire, they be like, I didn't know that was gonna happen. Nobody told you that shit.
That's
Real
deep
talk.
right there. Okay, Miss
Just
Pan,
being
I want to
honest.
hear your
I mean,
views
she's
on
an
it.
average black chick that want attention to me, so Go ahead.
I mean, okay, that young lady, I don't know what she had going on.
It's variables to
but
it though. I know
would
that.
definitely
so.
say it was attention seeking.
Oh, yeah, for
on
sure.
like a whole
Another,
nother
yeah,
level.
that's
And I
a-
don't think that she expected it to go as far as it went. Her family,
The
went out to
boyfriend and-
social media,
what's the ex-boyfriend
want
too or something like
prayers and
that,
all of
yeah.
that.
Her
Some
sister,
boyfriend
yeah.
and
Right.
all of that. You know what
She
I'm
embarrassed
saying?
everybody.
I don't
Hi,
know
big bro.
what she had going on, you know, but I think that it was definitely attention seeking on like a whole nother level. And I don't think that it was expected to go national like it did.
Yeah, I don't think she was going to go that
Now,
far.
as far as it being toxic or narcissistic,
Mhm.
I believe she and that guy, whoever she was with, you know what I'm saying, all laid up at the Red Roof Inn. Apparently that's where they ended up at, okay? Or that's where she was at, okay? At the
Doing
Red
this
Roof
whole,
Inn.
everybody look for her.
With
She's
the
a Red
snacks-
Roof
wait a
Inn.
minute, with the shameless plug, with the snack from Target, okay? That's where she was at, okay? It wasn't that deep to me just to go in, you know, get a little wet booty for like 30 or 20 minutes, okay?
Damn.
So that's definitely toxic,
Right.
and it's narcissistic that she just popped up out of nowhere.
Right.
Okay. And then it's like little pictures floating around that, oh, you guys said that I was missing, not me.
Right.
Well, somebody need to punch you in your damn throat because you were playing with folks.
I
okay?
definitely understand that
People
though.
playing, you know, so it's definitely toxic and it's narcissistic behavior and it's probably some manic disassociation.
Yeah.
too,
Schizophrenic
from her
type shit,
personality.
yeah.
Well, see, I got a question for you real
necessarily
quick
schizophrenic.
before we change up off of you though. Have you ever did anything toxic to a guy like this?
Have I ever?
I gotta
done
hear this.
something-
I gotta hear this too though. Yeah,
Yeah,
have you ever
wait.
did anything toxic?
You
though?
ain't perfect, Nick. When you try to do
Shut up. No, Greg. No, honestly. Now, me
There you go. The
being
bullshit.
a Gemini.
Okay.
Oh, I know you did something. I just waiting on the story. Why you
Right.
deflecting? Just say what.
Right.
Who called you
Thing.
King?
I ain't telling y'all my
Let me
sign.
tell you this. I am
Let me go to your
I'm
page
a
and find
Gemini,
out.
okay, wholeheartedly, okay. Now,
Right.
I am one of the peaceful Geminis. However, don't do nothing to me that you wouldn't want me to do
That
to
ain't
you.
what he asked you.
Now,
Amen.
What
I'm
you
just
do?
putting that disclaimer
Which
out
in the
there.
Bible, in the
Now-
Bible, it say you just worse the person who did it first time. So come on,
Now,
make sure of this
okay,
shit.
I don't store no shit. Okay,
Mhm.
however, what's the baby over there? But I don't store no shit. However, I will finish that shit. Okay.
So what you do?
That's just me. Now,
I agree.
to a dude, okay, if I'm gonna say maybe younger days, I didn't. They all getting on the edge.
Cause I want to hear this
Here.
shit.
But just in my younger day,
Just one. I know it's a lot. Just name one.
I haven't done nothing like that vindictive because I do live by treat people the way that you want to be treated.
Right.
So I haven't done anything like to a guy that we've been in a relationship that was like retaliatory
Mhm.
to like mess up his property or mess him up. You know, I just feel like the best thing that you can do is to leave. Okay, disappear. Now,
I'm waiting on the story.
I mean, I don't really have a story about like destroying somebody's property or doing none of that. It might have to research. I might have to dig through the files or something like that. But I don't really have anything that's disassociated.
She
like,
full of shit. Go ahead, Nina. She
Yeah,
did all that. Then you tell one story. Go ahead,
I'm
Nina.
not full of shit.
Well, I'm
We
not
do the
gonna tell
roller
you a
game.
story either. I don't
Okay.
have any of those stories. That's exactly what I've done.
So what you feel
When-
about her though? Like the girl Carlee, well, I don't know, like Russell.
So
Was that narcissistic or toxic? What
I
she
think
did?
it has elements of both. First of all, we have to remember what I was telling you all earlier, that we throw around a lot of words without realizing that they have they are really medically diagnostic words. Like diagnosticians use those words, such as narcissistic. Narcissistic is not a thing of, oh, I like to look in the mirror, and that makes me narcissistic. You know, narcissistic doesn't just mean conceited. There's many more elements to being narcissistic. And the fact that you put the world, our country for one, but the world for two, on hold to search for you and another child on some BS, that's narcissistic.
That is
clinically
definitely-
and
because there was no
vernacularly.
Yeah, that's what
No
they
child.
forgot about the child.
And
That's
she
her.
up in the
You
rear
know,
roof.
you thought that the whole world should stop and come
Just for
to a
you.
halt.
Yeah.
I mean, my
That's why I
spiritual.
said
I didn't
narcissistic
even
type
know
shit,
about
yeah.
it. I didn't even know about it till my spiritual daughter called me, and she was like, "Yeah, I told my daughter, your grandbaby don't do this and don't get out there in the street, don't help nobody." You see how what that creates?
Yeah.
It creates a whole. It's like an avalanche. It created a whole new, not new, but it
Can of worms.
spoke to that idea that we shouldn't help people because you're gonna get kidnapped if you try to help.
Especially black women.
I'm telling you,
Like,
especially black women.
Because
that's
I ain't
crazy
pulling
to
over.
me.
I ain't
The
pulling
toxic part of it is elements of what I just said, but also to your family.
Yeah.
Like,
embarrass the hell out of them.
to embarrass them, and some of them didn't know. I'm
And
sure
somebody need to
They
hand her
weren't hip
ass
to
a 2
it.
piece and a biscuit for that.
So Nina,
Right,
She
I
should've
would
been
have.
lying.
I would have. That's why God knew what He was doing when He gave me sons and grandsons and no daughters.
I can't wait to get to this guy.
so Nina, same question I asked Panda though. So what's the most toxic thing that you ever done to a man?
Walk away.
That's toxic. That's not toxic though.
Before I
No, we don't need a
before
PG-13
I put a
version.
hollow point, before I put
Play
a
the
hollow
violin.
point or two right
I'm
here,
putting all
I
the
walked
violin,
away.
all this
That's what
wine
I
and
heard.
cheat.
Not
'Cause
all
I'm not gonna
women.
believe.
Not all women react that way.
Right.
Okay, now and
Toxic doesn't require
now,
violence. That's the first
it was
thing.
a time in my
Violence ain't gotta
life
be
that
toxic
I
all
was
the
not a professional person. Let's just put it that way. Okay,
Right.
but if need be, you know what I'm saying. I definitely used to prey on them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying.
So
You
I
can be
got
sarcastic
I
and be
prey on
toxic.
them,
Do you
but
believe
I'm
it?
just saying. No.
You can
Are
show
you trying to
have
say I'm
empathy.
toxic, Greg?
You're a Gemini, so of course, but I don't know you to say it. But what I'm saying is that if you don't have empathy, and say
Right.
a dude going through something, say his mama died, but you mad at him because he like a girl picture on
Man,
Facebook.
fuck
Right.
his mouth.
And that's what I'm waiting to see right there. That's what I'm
Right.
waiting to see.
so I got my cousin Choo Choo with me right here. Who
What's up,
just
man?
Oh, well, I'm
addiction.
sorry, but I ain't saying it like
Right.
that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just, and I put that out there because we all, as women, have gone through things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I am very, very empathetic. You know,
I
to
can
male.
understand.
Now, without putting my business out there, I went through a situation
Right.
with somebody. Luckily, it's no longer that way. But there
Okay.
was a domestic situation where I was
Okay.
the victim in that situation. And like I said, and I'm not embarrassed. There's a lot of women out there that do go through that.
Okay.
However, they feel like they don't want to talk about it, but it was just that one time. Understand that, okay? And I was attacked. You know what I'm saying? However, this man could not own up
Okay.
to his side of it. So again, toxic and narcissistic behavior. Okay, he didn't want to own up to anything that he had to do. So what he did was told his family. Okay. I called his deceased mother a bitch. Okay?
Damn.
However, I was several bitches throughout knowing this man.
Okay,
Just
Choo.
said,
But-
prior you just said
Oh,
fuck
but
this
I
dude.
but I said that. But no,
You didn't say
not
that.
him. But I'm
just saying,
how like,
why wouldn't somebody
Oh.
not believe you didn't say that when
no,
you
no,
just
no.
said
I said that
fuck
to
his
come
mom.
to come to this.
Right.
No, not his mother, but I just said that to come to this because he wants to. He's talking about toxic women and behaviors. However, I'm not that woman. However, I
Okay.
went through that situation
Right.
where I was attacked, and
Okay.
dude, as like he just said, well, you said that. Yeah, I can say that. I can say many things
Right.
because I'm very multi-faced. Okay. However, that situation, he went and he told his family the reason that he put his hands on a pregnant woman who was 9 months pregnant. Okay, the
Damn.
reason why he did that while she was driving down the highway.
Okay.
The reason that he did that was because I called his mother a bitch, and
Okay.
she's deceased. However, I did not. Call his mother a bitch. I asked, how would you feel if someone said these things about your mother? Okay. But I didn't call his mother a bitch. I didn't disrespect his mother because I respected her. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ever meet this woman. However, that's what he told his family to basically deflect his actual behaviors of what he had done.
I definitely understand,
And he
though.
actually lied about it. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't say that.
Okay.
However, when you still are not that woman who would pop off,
Yeah.
because I wouldn't say that to no man. Because if you said that about my mom and she's deceased, yeah, we finna bang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we gonna throw
However,
hands.
I didn't say
Quite
none of
seedy.
that. But this is what he
Right.
said. And a lot of women,
Right.
instead of being that, because it can get violent,
Yeah.
we're just probably going to be quiet. I don't have nothing to say. I don't want to wreck up your property.
Yeah.
I don't. You know what I'm saying? And then on the flip side, because I know we got to sit, we moving on. But however, I know this dude, and a lot of dudes love women who are jacked the fuck up. And I mean, like, talk to them back.
Crazy bitch, you got the best pussy.
Cutting up they Jordan.
Sex be good.
I did all that shit in my life.
You know, they love that. But like I said, I was with a guy,
risk and reward.
was in love. However,
It is a risk and reward.
some shit popped off where he cheated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that ain't a bad thing,
Now, younger me wanted to knock this nigga down the stairs.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
I felt that shit.
Now,
man,
however, but don't lie to me about it. Be upfront with your shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
Tell me you fucking around.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
So-
However, he did that. Now I wanted to knock his ass down the stairs, but respect didn't allow me to. Now,
Did you think he was cheating?
no, the bitch called me.
So true.
So why did he have to tell you? Why do somebody got to
I'd
tell
rather,
you?
if me and you in a relationship
Why
and
do I
you
gotta
doing
tell
that,
you?
tell me.
I don't gotta tell
why,
you
Why
nothing.
you letting this girl call me and tell me what the fuck
Why
you
do I gotta?
You get
Why
it.
do I gotta
True
tell
get
you?
it. True get it though.
But me and you
Why
in
do
a
I gotta
relationship.
like a long shit?
True probably wear
Like a
long.
long-
If you
didn't.
feel this, why do I gotta tell you?
No.
Make it
I
make
didn't
sense.
feel shit. I just got a phone call.
If you got
But
the
if
phone
me
call,
and
why do
you-
I gotta tell you?
Hey,
Ain't no
true.
if it's
Okay,
me
so
and
you
know
come
be
home
lying.
and you cool with it.
None of that.
So-
Why do I gotta
yeah.
tell you? If somebody came and told you, why I gotta tell you? Why is you even? Why
wouldn't you tell me?
Do what you gonna do if you know.
But why
Why
wouldn't
do
you
I
tell
gotta
me?
tell you?
This is what I told you. I
But why
got
wouldn't
for
you
you
tell
me?
though.
If
I brought
you
you
know.
on for you though.
And I did.
I know you gonna get you right.
Man, I ain't gotta tell you nothing.
Hey, true. So let me ask you this question though.
But I
We-
gotta tell you.
Hey, after the show, I got a shirt for
Make
you.
it make sense. Why I gotta tell you?
Yo,
Why would
Why
that?
do I gotta tell you? Just
No,
tell
no,
me why I
no.
gotta tell you.
But
No,
flat
we
out.
just straight to the point. Don't flat out.
I want to hear
Don't
from you.
Tell me why I gotta
Hey,
tell you.
woman, here's the thing. If you bold
No,
enough to
tell
go
me why
behind
I
my
gotta.
back,
I ain't going behind your
but
back.
you going behind my back cheating.
I ain't going behind your back. When you doing what you
y'all
do.
gonna be
Hold on, now.
this
Now,
sound like
this
a
gotta be
whole
one
ass
of
thing, bro.
If
Wait,
you're
what?
coming behind my back cheating,
Ain't no if I'm
and
going
some
to
bitch
yo.
call me on the motherfucking
What
phone
they
to
gotta
tell
do
me
with it?
about you. You and me are in a relationship.
What they gotta
and
do
some
with
bitch
it?
gonna call me
We
and
got
tell
a
me about
Hang
you.
relationship.
up.
Relationships are all
Hang
in.
up. That's how you
There
Right.
it goes.
I know a
Case
block.
closed.
Put him on
So
block.
you gonna come home like it's good?
Yeah, why
Oh,
wouldn't
okay,
I?
then. So just know that night I'ma leave.
All right, so hold
It don't
on.
matter.
And I'ma
Let's
get
get back
my-
on. Let's get back on topic. So,
Yeah.
Chu, I want to ask you this question because she was coming late to it about the Carlee Rusell thing. You familiar with that?
Which one?
The one about the lady over in Alabama, you know, going.
Yeah, Carlee Rusell.
Yeah. So, do you
Nah,
feel
but that
like
shit though, man, they got everybody saying every kind of thing they want to
right,
talk about her. Like,
right? Do you feel that she did this out of a form of toxicness or like
Broke.
or narcissism? Or you think it's
Attention.
both? Are you
broke,
okay? Then give me your
broke.
experience on it.
broken intention,
Said she broke.
broke,
Broke
broke will
and
make you do
attention.
anything.
Yeah.
So she was
Broke will
broke
make you-
with
broke
the
will-
Target snacks and the red roof in.
You talking about the
broke.
mentality?
You
Her
can be-
emotion was broke.
You can be you don't gotta have no. What you can be broke. That don't mean you got broke. Don't mean you got broke. It mean when you don't have no finances to go touch. You can pay. It's people pay their rent and be broke every day. You just because you got a nice car, nice. I don't mean you got no money.
That's true.
Right.
She up in the red roof and chilling though.
Anybody-
So she did it for
That's $50.
You know how many?
$50 one night.
Yeah, $75. You know how many people panhandle every day just to
$35 in
get
some places. you get a
Man, people
special.
panhandle every day just to get
35 to
one
get a
night.
special.
But brokenness will make
Right.
you do a lot of brokenness.
Okay.
Will make you do
do some
Some
things.
do some
unforgivable
things,
shit.
man. It make you a person you never. Well, when you broke, you
Right.
got rent to pay.
Right.
You gonna sell? I know people that sell plasma. There's a guy. He don't even work in the heat, but he out there working with me. He throwing
Selling
up
pussy
work.
and
He
dick.
doing. I'm just saying, when you broke, you
Right.
gonna do what it takes. So it's not all just narcissistic.
So you think she did out of brokenness? It's not like narcissism or
don't think
toxic.
she
You think she was just
narcissist.
broke as a mentality, financial, or like,
financially? She didn't have the funds that she would like to do. Looking at social media make you want to do a lot of stuff.
yeah,
Just
social media
looking at
definitely
the
corrupt
world,
people's
you think
minds.
everybody
That's
balling.
embarrassing.
Right.
It make you think everybody doing this and that, so
Right.
you want to do more than what you capable of doing. So
Right.
you like shit. You might your lifestyle cool, but you looking at everybody. It's summertime.
You wanna
They going
imitate
to
their
Dubai,
life, basically.
They going to Jamaica. You like shit. I want to do that too. Well,
Right.
mom, dad, I know how we can get there. Fake a kidnapping.
Because I
Right.
was still looking for the little boy on the side of the road in the video, and nobody could post it.
So let me ask you this:
Yeah.
have a woman ever done anything that was toxic towards
Yeah, I
you?
know we have.
Or a narcissist? Like, what's the most
dated
crazy
black
thing that you
women.
can go off your
I
mind?
know
I know,
we have.
I know you probably got like a list of libraries, but what's
Just
the most?
name one.
What's name one
A
of
good
the
one that
most
stick out
toxic
the
to you?
most.
Don't get the
Well,
world
woman
in your
do
face
that
now.
that's toxic.
Now.
Yeah, like the most
She
toxic
do.
shit
Slice
she
your
ever did.
tires, sugar in
Yeah.
the tank, try to fight you, send a boyfriend.
Right.
Let's take it there.
Send her
Right.
side dude to fight you that
Right.
she said she wasn't fucking with. Shit like that.
Yeah.
What happened, did you?
Right.
Like, for us,
What
like,
happened?
ain't
Bust the
nobody
windows
like,
and
I don't
shit.
play the game, so
Oh
I don't think too many people done tried like slash no tire, because you know you slash my tire,
You gotta
we
come
going-
see you.
We going that way.
Yeah, you gotta go
So,
see you.
like,
Yeah.
people do stuff like toxic to me is like you say I love you, or you be calling my phone, blowing me up on the FaceTime, but as soon as I do that to you, you don't pick up the phone.
Right.
You won't answer. Like I FaceTime you, you don't pick up the phone. You say,
Right.
oh yeah, but then when I don't pick up the phone, or you FaceTime me and I decline and call you back regularly, you say, I FaceTime you though.
Right.
But damn, you toxic like shit. When I do that to you, you got a whole problem.
That's why I said
with it,
levels
but
to the shit.
when
There's
I do,
levels to
it's
it.
Right.
different. Or I can call your phone for 3 days straight.
Right.
You say I just didn't feel like talking.
Right.
But
That's
then when I
because
don't,
that's somebody clapping
then
their
when I
cheeks,
don't
that's
do
all.
Right.
it, yeah, that's how I feel about it.
That's
I feel
all
it,
it
but
is.
I'm gonna take that. Like she said, nobody gotta tell me that because I'm in it for what I'm in it for.
Right.
I can have somebody in. My cousin could be cracking. I don't
Right.
because when I call her and ask her for something to eat,
That's
she
all
gonna
that
bring
matters.
it. That's what matters to me. I don't
That's
care.
a woman on
Man,
her
sex
plate.
lasts 30 minutes an
Right.
hour.
Right.
Then what you need? You gonna later more than you
Yeah.
cracking. So
See, once they give up
Oh,
pussy,
come
the
on.
bargain ship's off the table anyway.
Well, there you go. What we
Now, what you
negotiating
got
now?
going on
there you go.
We ain't got no
That's
negotiation
but That's
tactic.
what I'm. Man,
Right.
Coochie
me ask you
coming.
thi-
Coochie coming too.
Let me ask you this
too
question because
late.
you missed it earlier though. So, do you feel that you supposed to delete when you get in a new relationship your previous person's
Nah.
sex photos
He
and
the whole
videos
question
and
said,
I ain't
media?
gotta delete nothing.
I knew where it's going.
I already know I don't gotta delete nothing.
Why you
do
gotta
I
delete?
gotta delete? Because I ain't actually,
Right.
I ain't doing nothing. I don't
Okay.
ask nobody else to do this. Mine.
Right.
This was before you.
Right.
Especially
Before
if it's a
that.
good one. If it's a good one, you don't delete.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
just the
deleting
rule,
it
man.
for. I'm not deleting it.
Now,
This
unless
my
you gonna
fault.
top her, then
There
I
you,
delete.
there you. Money seen, money gone.
That's the only way I'm trying. That's the only
Why would
way.
I delete it?
Only
Right.
way I'm
I'm just
doing
saying,
it.
why would I
don't know
delete
how
my?
I'm into that.
Why would I
Right.
delete some pride stuff?
Right.
This was before you, so I supposed to delete my memory too.
Ah.
I never
You better
touched
keep
it.
it in
yeah.
your memory.
Yeah, right.
Man, no, that don't make
You had
no
the
sense.
Tasman devil. Now you just got like a.
Me and my partner talk
snail.
about it every day. You got something nasty,
Oh,
and
so
then
you
you got
know, so,
some.
you know.
You got something nasty. Then you got some.
laugh.
It's like when you touch it, it's like smoking weed and not getting high. You like,
Yeah.
damn, what
Right.
am I doing this for? Like, you ain't the nasty that I
Like,
was
who gonna
looking
get the
for.
camera out to record fucking and you got a condom on?
What are we
That's a
talking
waste
about?
of footage on footage.
What are we
Like,
talking
really?
about? Or the
Really?
back, or her back shots
Whole
is
room
trash.
smell like
She don't know how to
ozone
moan.
and
She don't know how to
turds.
do none of that shit.
He said the
Huh?
room smell like
Unless her
ozone
back shots are
inside.
trash too. She don't know how to moan. It's
she don't wanna
quiet.
do that.
It's just like
She just
we
keeps
just watching the
falling down.
mute.
She
Right,
keeps
it's
Like,
saying,
we
"No,
watching
come
fucking
on."
mute.
Pulling
Man,
the
put the
Kevin
phone
Hart
down.
down.
Go on, go ahead.
Wow.
Go ahead. You go ahead. Go
Right.
ahead.
Yeah, I'm for real.
Wow, hold on.
Right.
What do you do when you in a relationship
Hold
with
on.
somebody
Okay.
and they sex trash?
That's a hard one.
I've been
I'm
to
just
that.
saying you feel somebody
I've
you
been to
really
that.
love.
That's a hard one, though.
Yeah,
You really
that's a
love
good
this
question.
That's a hard
Hold
question.
on.
You really love this
Oh
person.
my God.
That's
Okay.
a good question.
You really love
That's a
this
good
person,
question.
but they sex trash.
Okay.
Yep.
What do you
You
do?
want me to
question.
answer that? I answer first.
Yeah, what do you do?
I think you like try to coach him in the moment though.
Oh, come
Yeah, you try to coach a motherfucker, man.
Yo, you
Cause
so
you gotta
dumb,
you gotta
man.
treat you gotta teach a motherfucker what you like though. If they don't know what you like and whatnot, they can't please you a certain kind of way.
All right, I got
That's
another
one.
question after
Or
that.
you
Man,
show
question
them
come
porn.
up.
So what age range are you in, Joe?
I'm in the 30 range.
You're in
Yeah.
the 30 range.
Okay.
Okay.
Almost there.
So you're gonna teach somebody.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna teach. I'm gonna show you.
It's some
It's a
things that
difference
can't be
showing a
taught.
motherfucker
Oh, okay.
what you like, and then
It
Yeah,
is.
something can't be
Some
taught.
Yeah,
stuff
some shit
cannot.
can't be taught.
Either you know how to put the what they call it, put the thread in
That's why I
the
believe
in the
Right.
hole, or
you know,
you
the
know.
old
Right.
saying can't make a hoe to a housewife. I think I reversed that.
But
Hoes
I-
know how to treat you.
The difference-
Hoes definitely know how to
I
treat
ain't
you.
gonna
They know how to
lie,
please
me
the
and my
fuck
partner
out of you,
got a
though.
saying,
Hoes
I
definitely know
love
how to
a
please
freak. Like,
Right.
it's a
Right.
freak is something different. Like, it's
Yeah.
gonna, you sometimes you want. That's why they say be a freak in the sheets. And
Ladies,
Amen.
lady on the
Right,
street.
right.
But you need it. But you want a freak. You don't want nobody sitting there
No
trying
square,
to do it.
though. Yeah.
Yep.
No.
What about you, Greg?
So you just want somebody to just go
What
down
about
your
sex trade?
pants and grab it.
Derek,
Hold
she
on,
let me know
let's
you
hear
want
Greg
it.
say it.
Grab
Let's
me,
hear Greg
grab me,
say
you
about
want
it,
it,
though.
'cause a freak gon-
6 years.
She gonna let me know she
I
want
would
it.
take detours to get home because I knew the sex was gonna be trash. But by her
Y'all
being so
are
cool,
terrible.
I would I overlooked the bad sex because she did other shit.
There
So
you
she's
go.
a bad chick and she also liked chicks. So she brought a chick home with us to knock down. I take all the aggression on the new chick, then bust with her.
Yeah.
That way everybody happy.
Happy, I
Cause,
promise.
but if I had
I
to
don't know
fuck
if I'm
you and watch you eat her, I ain't do nothing. Like,
conversation.
man, come on, dog.
That's
Like,
bullshit.
it's bullshit. So then, of course, I had to cheat. It's just what it's supposed to do.
So what you do? Just leave?
No high five.
I don't want to high five that.
All right, real quick, Panda, what you
Jesus.
think about the sex trash?
I don't know. Like, okay, younger me, if the sex is trash, it gets you cheated on. Now that's all I gotta say about
Okay.
that.
So what the older you?
I'm old enough.
So the older you is what?
The
I'm saying no.
older
I ain't
me,
saying do what now.
I'm not fucking it. If it's not even the size, if you don't pass the size check, We're not doing shit.
So what if
I'm
you
an
what if you
individual.
like him? What if you
I'm
like
a BBW.
Now, what's the size check? That's
I'm
what,
a whole BBW.
What's the
and if you
what
can't
number?
make it past,
What number?
what you mean? What
You
number?
said
You ain't
inches.
crazy.
It ain't always gotta be
just said
inches.
five.
What
So
you-
3 ain't
It
gonna
could
make
be
it, right?
30. Fuck no. 3 ain't getting shit.
So then, what's the number?
3 ain't getting shit. You
So
have
you're
to
running
that's
10,
definitely
12?
No, I didn't say that.
Well, give me the number. Get mad at me. I'm asking
Fine.
Ooh,
I'm no
goodness.
damn
side.
horse.
You get recorded.
just
You touch.
saying.
I want you to know that.
Let's hear Nina real quick. Nina, what happens if the sex is trash? I know you're a preacher, and so we can't,
Let me
you
put my
know,
prayer
certain
hands
stuff you
up.
can't talk about. But I'm just saying before you say.
But I have 2 children, and both of them are out of wedlock. So
Okay. Let's hear it then.
Okay, for the realness. All right.
that's all I can be.
Nothing but real. Okay.
That's an issue for me, and it will be it will. Well, I can't say that. I can't say that on camera.
That's what many people
but
watch.
She said it's gonna be the end of
it's
it.
people that know
Know you, and
know the other person.
Oh,
Damn.
No, I ain't gonna speak on the
So the other
person.
person she
But-
said didn't have what they needed to have. Okay, and she wasn't
that's
going.
why I decided that I would never, ever, ever,
Hell to the
ever
no.
be in a relationship,
baby.
and definitely not in a marriage.
Trying it.
If you can't,
And he got
So
them 2 to
what
3
y'all
inches,
saying,
and he trying to
you
put
gotta-
bass in his voice.
You
Don't
want
talk
you
to
want
me
you
with
want to
no
get
fucking
cracked
bass in your
before. So
voice.
what you saying? You want what y'all saying? You want to get cracked before you
No.
find out the
Invest.
relationship.
No.
no,
No.
that is not.
How you gonna find out?
Y'all contradicting both. Y'all contradicting.
know.
I ain't can't hear that. I ain't trying to hear
You
that.
don't
listen
Now
to
y'all
it.
contradicting.
You weren't listening
I
to the
need
question.
to see.
I did hear the question
What's
because
going
it was my
on?
question.
That was his question.
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
It was
Yeah,
it. I
yeah.
spent it off for him though.
Joe,
It's
You
his
got it
question.
from me.
Says
It's my
time.
It's
question.
time though. So
So what we gonna do? We're gonna stop. Put a pin in this. We're gonna finish this conversation up next Sunday at 10 o'clock at the right time.
Okay.
So thanks again, everybody coming out to show up. So see y'all next weekend.
All right, all
See ya.
right. Well, that's the end of the live, y'all. Let me do
Oh
my
yeah, I
shout
like
out.
him.
Shout out to
I gotta get him a shirt. Gotta get him
shout
a
out
shirt,
to
baby.
Diddy, Dreads by Red, and who else? What we got?
Part 2. You know, we shot a little bit early, but we didn't like the results of the earlier show. So we thought we come back and finish the show though. So, once again I'm joined the Void Podcast, 10 a.m. Central Time on Sundays. We're here today with, Choo Choo, my cousin, coming to show love, holding down Greg's spot. Big G can hold it down with us for the part 2. But we was able to bring back the lovely Centauri,
back.
co-host. She's back to talk her shit. Right. And we got Miss Nina coming back for round 2 with us too as well. So we're gonna definitely kick it off though. And then we got Miss Panda coming in a little second. So we're gonna definitely get it kicked off. But we're gonna start the show now.
Miss who coming in?
Miss Panda, you meet her from the last episode. That was with Dre.
That was the
everybody.
one I missed too. She sat right here.
No, she said that one right there.
Oh, okay.
Said that was Nana that said right there though. That's
Nana?
cool. Yeah, no. I know. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got an action-packed show. We're gonna rock out for an hour with y'all. Bring back part 2, right? So we're gonna pick up where we left off at though. I know one of the main questions we was asking was about can you love more than one person romantically at the same time? I'm asking Nina this question though. Yeah, Nina, I'm gonna ask you this question. Can you love more than one person romantically at the same time though?
No, since you specified.
Okay.
No, since you specified romantically, I don't think that you can love 2 people in the same way.
I got something to say about that.
Okay.
You have some lust for one and love for the other,
Right.
but I don't think you're gonna love. I don't think you're gonna love on the same level at the same time.
Right.
I don't need those.
I definitely understand that though. Why you feel that way though? You ever had any type of experience like you ever loved 2 people at the same time
I
or?
haven't, but I've had people tell me
Okay.
that I was in a relationship with. Well, I love you, but with her, it's this or that.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Tell me, like, what you consider what if you love somebody, what does that for you to love somebody, what is that? Like,
First
if
of
you
all,
feel like you love, if you tell somebody you love them, what does that mean?
So first of all, he said romantically. So he made it a category right there.
Cause you put love, like once he said romantically, you threw love out there. So romantically, what is like romantic is?
Well,
Romantic is
there are
like
5
passion,
different-
right?
There are 5
Right.
different types of love. There's brotherly love, friendship.
Oh no, so look, time out.
Right.
Time out.
He said stop.
He asked the
Hold on.
question.
Right.
I apologize.
Listen. He
Okay.
asked the question specifying romantically.
But no,
So
then you
there's
just said
roman-
this many kind of.
Romantic is well, I was going there.
Okay.
You didn't let me finish.
All right, gone because you said 5 different kinds of love.
There
Right.
are 5 different types of love. One of those is romantic love. When he
I'm finna-
specified,
can we look? Can we see these in the
yeah,
dictionary?
it's
If
eros,
we look it up.
Fidel. Oh,
No,
I
don't
can't
get
think
to
of
talking this-
Agape, and there's 2 more. Yep.
They in the dictionary.
Yeah. Google 5 types of love, and if you find it, what you gonna do?
I'm believe you.
So Tori, tell me what you feel like. Can
Oh,
you
you
love
told me
2
right when I
people?
was finishing up my bite. Hold on.
Right.
I want to be smacking
Five
into
types
folks'
of
ears.
love.
Well, I'm asking question. So, do you think I know what your whole throuple is? I guess it'd be a little different views on that, right?
Just
Because
a little bit.
you can't love 2 people romantically with that, right?
You can.
So let me hear about that then.
If you will open up your relationship dynamic to that side, and that's what you do, then yeah. So my partners, they were my best friends first. So, that's how it started. They've been together since high school. So they got about 7 years on them. And then I came in about 3 years ago, and we've been rocking ever since. Every relationship has arguments and all that good jazz, but I love both of my babies, and I go home to my babies. When I be at work or I be not at home, I be like, dang, I want to go home to my babies.
So a question I got for you is, do anybody ever feel like that they don't get the equal love? Like they feel like one's gonna love more than the other, some type of favoritism or anything like that?
I mean, not really. I feel like maybe in the beginning it might have been like I might, some people might have felt that way, or I might have felt that way. They might have felt that way only because we were new to the situation.
Right.
Like they've never, dated and included somebody in their relationship before.
Okay.
And I've almost been in like, quote unquote poly relationships. I'm not considering this one poly, but this first time being in a triangle relationship.
Okay.
So, for that, it was like with us getting used to those dynamics, it might have been moments where, you might have, but outside of that, now moving forward and even like recently, like we haven't had those issues. That was only because we was like fresh type of thing.
Okay, cool. So Chew, say the best for last. You know what I mean? So how you feel though? You feel like out there that you can love 2 people at the same time though, romantically? You feel like that's something you can do?
He's scratching his head. Oh,
He
Lord.
like, I don't know, man, but I feel like, let me hear it
I
though.
don't understand that. Like, can you love 2 people?
Yeah, like can you be in a new relationship, right? And maybe have like soul ties to your ex or something. Or you feeling like you love her equally?
I feel like this. Like it's on. Like until she showed me this, my slogan to people, man, it's one love. Like it's one love. Like when you
One
love
love,
somebody,
Okay.
you love them. Like
Right.
I love I love my kids. I
Right.
love my mama. Like to die for. So
Right.
if I tell Ashley I love her and I tell Monica I love her, shit, I love her. Now, can I deal with you can love and I deal. My
Right.
daughter get on my nerves. I love her, but sometimes man, I don't want to hurt this.
But
shit.
I hope you don't love your daughter or your
Right.
mama romantically.
Right.
What I just
Specify.
said. See, that's why I say it's different kinds of love. That's why I say with me, I ain't know no romantic until you just said that to me.
Wait a
I
minute.
didn't-
Right.
Different kind
No,
of
I
love?
said it wasn't none until you just showed me that. I didn't believe in it.
Right.
Like I believe it's one. I'm just keeping it. I didn't believe in it was no. You just showed me something. Someday you learn new stuff every day. You just
Right.
showed me something, but I didn't.
Thank you for
romance.
accepting that as a man, though.
Yeah, like, do I love somebody?
Right.
One case, man. You love. So, yeah, I can.
Okay.
I can love, but I can. So what you saying? They say, yeah, I can love because I love them. Like so. Yeah. To answer your question, yeah, I can love 2 people.
So you feel
romantic-
like you can love 2 people romantically at the same time?
Yeah,
That's
'cause if
possible for you.
Yeah, like that mean like like your feelings into it when you get in the bed with them or something like that.
It's just strong feeling. Whatever you feel like love is, do you feel like you have it for both parties?
Real life, I feel like you can really love 2 people. Like I really love.
Okay.
The other person too.
Okay, I feel that. I feel
Wait,
that.
so how do you feel about my perspective? Do you get that from
Yes.
somebody that don't understand
And I
it?
wanted to say that to you, that I so get it, because your situation is a little different. There are different elements to your situation. So yes, I get it totally in yours. If it were me and I'm fully heterosexual, no. If you were fully heterosexual saying that, I would say no. But because you have two different type of partners, they bring different things to you. So there are different elements there to that
Okay,
romance.
that makes sense.
So for me, though, I'm like, y'all probably don't know who this is, but my people listening probably know. I'm like Atlantic Star when Barbara Weathers said, "One lover at a time." That's me.
That's you.
I'm not loving nobody romantically but one.
Okay,
If I gotta make
okay.
a choice, then it's gonna
Okay.
be a choice.
So
I
you
felt
ain't never
it.
One of
had-
them gotta go.
You ain't never had two sexual partners in a
No.
matter of 6 months.
No,
Okay.
but I didn't love the other person romantically.
See, that's what I see. Oh, all right.
Mhm.
See, I ain't hip to. I'm just getting new to this.
I'm a
Right.
different-
Romantically
I'm a different
love.
kind of woman though.
I'm
Right.
I'm a
hip to-
woman that only has had sexual encounters in the context of a relationship.
Okay. I
don't-
definitely understand.
I don't do jump offs and all
Right.
that. That's
I got
not who I am.
Right.
I can understand that.
So
I
and
feel-
don't carry myself to attract somebody that's gonna think I'm a jump off because they're gonna find out quick.
Yeah, okay. I felt that though. I mean,
Period and poop.
I felt that. So I
You
feel
don't
like.
learn today.
Period and poop.
Period
Right.
and poo. She said
She said with
meant
both.
that.
She meant that with the end. I feel like with that question, I don't think you can love two people at the same time though. And the reason why I feel like that is I think a lot of people confuse lust and love at the same time though. And that's the biggest thing that a lot of people have to realize though.
So, man, so
Okay.
so what you fall out of love?
I don't believe that. See,
So I'm
that's,
saying like if you love this man, you
But
talking.
romantic-
yeah. Let's keep 1,000.
I
Okay.
know you, so
Yeah.
you saying you love, say, oh,
Right.
you done love
Right.
your kid's mom,
Right.
your child mom. You
Right.
love Chloe mom.
Right.
Once upon a time, you love Chloe mom.
Right.
So now you moved on. You don't love Chloe mama no
I think you got to educate yourself on love though.
Time,
I think you gotta
see, it's the romantic part. See, that's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
So
Like, there you go.
he might still love her.
Right.
Means I care about her well-being.
See,
I
there you
care,
go. That's what I mean.
care about
Right.
if she lives or dies.
That's what
if
I
she
mean
don't
right
eat,
there.
or
Right.
anything like that. But the romantic part is the intimacy part,
See,
the sexual. element.
Right. I think.
All of those
Yeah.
things.
I
When
do
you
agree
go
with
live
that.
With her again.
So I don't understand
I'm sorry.
romantic. I just understand crack. I don't
Oh, you always say
understand
crack.
Like, you either
I
crack
mean,
or
I mean, I understand both sides, and I get what you're saying though. Like, how can you once upon a time tell a person that you love them,
Yeah,
that
you don't
you
love
that you
them
want to
no more.
build, build with, you want to have a future with? But I think the problem is, you have to grow up one day, and one day you have to educate yourself on the difference between being in love with somebody and have love for somebody. And I think it is a difference between that too, though, because when you in love with somebody, you live for them. It's another form of loyalty and everything like that, and you have to kind of like make sure that you understand, like, hey, I love you. I'm always love you, but at this current time, I'm not in a romantic love form of you, or I'm not in love with you as I
I
was
can
at one
understand
point.
that.
But you can always still have love for
I can
somebody.
understand it, but
Yeah.
at the same token,
Right.
shit, I can still romantically love now. Am I busting them down? Nah, maybe.
Right.
Do I romantically like she still would like to bust them down?
Right.
Yeah.
All
Are
day.
you, what, is that love or is that just?
That's
No,
lust.
man,
That's
no,
lust.
That ain't no lust. Quit telling me.
That's not love.
Right.
Yes, it.
That's
Man,
infatuation.
man, I would die. Boy, I would. If I. You gotta see. I don't understand.
Right.
I could be with somebody and
Right.
it's like a movie. Like you can straight love this person. I like her. I love her and all this. But if she called me and say, "Come here," I
Right.
would fake a death in the family to get over there. Man, my cousin just dropped dead. I got her. I'm on my
Lord
way.
have mercy.
Right.
I'm just saying. I don't mean I don't love her. I love the girl I'm with. But how do you just drop love? Make that make sense to me. How can you see? You keep being.
We all like
I would not
that.
expect that.
That was the question.
You
though.
keep being stuck on.
That was the
I know.
question,
Right.
See,
though.
that's what I'm saying. So
You
it's
ask
like.
me a question, I'm going to answer it based upon how
So
you
I
ask
can
it.
romantically with romantically see it's love like romantic.
Right.
Romantic and love don't encounter with me because me and my guys we talk that don't be the same.
Right.
Can I crack something and not love it? Can you crack something? See, you said nah. Can you crack something and not love it?
Yeah, you crack something. I love it.
Can
I
you
mean,
crack
it's
something and not love it?
possible. It's possible for
But see,
people,
women move
but
different than
he
men,
didn't-
though.
He didn't ask
Man,
about
bullshit.
cracking.
Women do move
Women-
different than men, do.
Women-
Bro.
Man, you know how many women busting down and all right,
Right.
see you later, John.
Right.
See you later, Paul.
I mean, it's a lot out there like that, but a lot of women nowadays say they gotta fuck with soul ties, bro. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying what women
They
say.
capping.
Women say they
Like
gotta
this
fuck with
thing
soul
on
ties.
your head and mine.
Yeah.
Cap.
Oh my God.
Yo, so
Alright,
Tori, what's the next
Next
question?
question. How would you handle a disagreement about the level of intimacy in the relationship?
Ooh.
Be different.
Ooh.
Yeah, who going
That's what we
first
talked
on that
about
one?
earlier.
Yeah, I can handle it.
answer
I can handle
already.
that
You
one
gotta
though,
think
man.
about it for
I
a
feel like how you handle the
I got an answer already too.
right. I feel like how you handle the difference with that. You got to sit each other down. Y'all got to go over certain things, and you have to understand. You got to be speaking from a clear head too.
Yeah, sit somebody down before having.
Yeah, I mean, you got to, bro. You got to sit them down. Maybe with a mediator, maybe with some form of counsel or something like that. You definitely have to sit a person down. I think the biggest thing with people is we lack of communication. That's our biggest flaws in any type of relationship. Don't matter if it's a romantic relationship, don't matter if it's a friendship, partnership, whatever it is. People don't communicate well, and I think the biggest thing is you have to tell a person what you like and what you dislike, and give them time to try to fix it. I think the biggest problem with us, we be too impatient though. We don't want to tell nobody nothing. We want to wait till we get to our breaking point, till we boil over, and we be like, oh yeah, that's not for me, man. I'm not gonna do that. That's dead though. So I think that's kind of like what I would do. I would sit a person down. I would try to go to some form of counseling first with some mediator or something like that. And if it ain't working out like that, then I feel like it's time to go a different direction though. What about you?
So for me, I know y'all gonna be like, she say it depends for everything.
Right.
But it depends, because it depends on what the intimacy issue is.
What's your zodiac sign?
So
Just
What's your
that.
zodiac sign?
Sagittarius.
Okay. Y'all look complicated. You can still go. I'm
We
sorry.
can be, but here's the thing. Like, there's some things you can't teach nobody.
You right about that.
Okay? There are things, I don't care what you say,
It's like the
how
question from earlier.
how
Right.
sweet you make it, how whatever,
We'll
you
ask you
cannot
in a second.
teach certain things. So at some point you have to go, you know what, this is a compatibility issue.
Right.
And we just not gonna make it here.
Right.
But if it's so, like, let me give an example of what I'm talking about. So is it a thing of he just don't know how you like it? Because that can be fixed.
Right.
If you can tell somebody and teach somebody how you like to be pleased physically. But if it's a thing of, okay, I'm done.
Bam, bam. Thank you, man.
You're not fixing that.
Bam,
Not
bam.
necessarily.
Thank you, man.
That has to be within the man to want to fix that. But you can't hardly fix that. 'Cause I think that's a mentality. And so
That caught by surprise with that one.
I think that's more about a mentality than a preference.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So hold on, before you go, you missed earlier conversation though. So since Greg not here, I gotta ask a Greg question for you though.
Of course.
You know
you
Greg
do.
gonna definitely
I
ask.
was like, dang,
cousin
don't
You
said
know Greg, you know I gotta ask it for
My
Greg
blood
because he
cousin
watching
said
and stuff like that.
communication out
So
of the
first
man.
question I'm gonna ask that Greg asked earlier though. He felt like when you get into a new relationship, do you supposed to delete your previous relationship, sex photos, videos, or any type of footage from the previous relationship that you might either done with
Me-
them or they sent you?
Me personally, I don't keep that shit. And once that's over with,
Okay.
that's trash.
Okay.
You know, and plus, if you with somebody, even if it's old, like, it's always that feeling that person could, for whatever reason, insecure reasons, whatever, maybe go through your phone or see something in your phone and be like, well, what's that?
Right.
And it could be old, but it's like, it's just the idea of, like, potentially seeing it, and that's not even your current relationship. You
Right.
raise questions
Right.
and open a can of worms you ain't
Right.
trying to talk about, or whatever case may be. But, yeah, no, I don't do that. Once that's done with, there's no reason for me to keep those.
So what if you
videos.
forgot though? Like what if they in your phone and like your person just
If
came
it's
in?
taking up storage, I don't know.
No, but I mean like they maybe they use your phone or something like that. They look up a certain name and they like, damn, I didn't know you had a sex video from Tina or something like
Shit,
that.
I ain't know either. Then. If that happened, I
Right.
can't be mad at that. We
Right.
gonna delete it right now.
Okay.
But no, I don't keep that
okay.
shit.
Second question I got real quick
We
before you
just
answer the other
forgot.
question is what you asked earlier, True? What was the question?
Yeah,
What was it you
that
asked?
confidential,
Now can you?
that controversial question that
Right.
you
Which
asked.
one I asked?
You asked something earlier
What was
though.
it pertaining to? I remember she just threw me off with this for different kind of love thing. But damn.
Why
It was
you
like,
thinking
can
about it? You
crack
can ask,
somebody?
huh?
What was it? Can you be in love with? Can you keep What about being in a relationship with somebody that can't?
Oh yeah, that's what it was. So
Yeah.
it was like, can you be in a relationship, like a romantic relationship with somebody
The
the sex game is trash?
Trash.
Yes.
They can't please you.
that was-
You not
That's why
coming.
you say.
That you not
That's why I said
coming.
the Same question.
You know what I mean? Them orgasms are trash. You gotta fake them and shit. You know what I mean?
Like, can you
Like
be in
how
a
can
relationship
you?
with
How
It's
can
like
you
smoking-
stay in a
it's
relationship
like
with
smoking
that?
weed and not getting high.
Right. You
Like,
just
what's
doing
my
this shit just to
purpose?
do
I'm
it.
just doing it to do it.
Just to do it though,
I'm just
man.
humping my
Shit
heart
trash.
away. I'm humping my heart
So
away.
I mean, I want to know that. Can you actually like be with somebody and the
Okay,
sex
I'm
is
sorry, I had to
actually
go under the
horrible
table
though?
for that
So
one.
why you have to do all that?
So that's hilarious.
What
No,
it
so-
ain't. It's serious.
I know it's serious. So like that goes back to kind of the other question. Like, you know, I get the thing that some things can't be taught, but like you could also like, you know, try to coach them a little bit. You know, that type of thing. I don't have that issue with my babies right now. So like that's
What
not.
if you love? No, my thing was like, what if you love somebody? Anyway, like if you love somebody, then the sex, like you find yourself.
Right. You saying like you in
I
a
mean,
romantic? It's basically like what we
I've
saying.
done
Like,
that
multi-relationship.
before.
Yeah.
Like I stuck around and it, you know, I you know, we could have talked about some things and they didn't get talked about. But
would you cheat
Somebody
though?
didn't listen.
nah, we just go in the relationship.
You just gonna
and
kill
then
it off
go
though?
ahead.
Okay.
There you go.
And then,
Okay.
cause if it's that serious,
Right.
you gotta go.
All right. So then I guess you now can
Yeah.
answer the question though.
Which one?
The original
Definitely
question
a
though.
bye-bye.
Oh, how would you handle a disagreement about the level of intimacy in the relationship?
Yeah.
So yeah, for that situation, then yeah, I would rather just, you know, talk to her and mention it. I don't have this problem with my relationship. So if
Yeah.
anything, it might be something that I want to try that we ain't did yet or something like
Right.
that. So it might be like,
Yeah,
okay, let me
perfect.
put this on the table real quick,
Is it
see how you
with you?
feel about that. You know, kind of, you know, do it that way. But you know, we definitely talk about it like that. Man, I wanted to try that. Damn, babe, we ain't do this in a minute. Can we go park the car somewhere or
Right.
something like that? You know, whatever case may be, just, you know, bring it up and do it that way because, yeah, it don't have to be a headache for it or whatever.
Right.
Did he already answer the question?
Yeah. Chew didn't answer the question yet though, man.
The question
intimacy
was,
question.
how would you handle a disagreement about the level of intimacy in a relationship?
See, I'll be asking some questions.
They got you over there thinking,
Five
huh?
point quiz.
Yeah, we gotta answer
Complex.
the level of
Complex like a
It's
motherfucker,
the level
boy.
of intimacy.
Yeah,
I don't
man.
know nothing but crack. Bust down.
So physical intimacy. Speak on physical
like,
intimacy.
oh,
then.
like- Like intimacy. What you do?
You weren't ready for that though.
Because when he first said it, I felt like,
Right.
We
Right.
got,
wait, he mean cracking.
we got our taste. Yes, we got our taste this morning.
So all you know is physical intimacy. So what happened?
I ain't cuddling. We ain't doing none of that.
All right, so let me ask
We
you.
ain't cuddling. We ain't doing no holding hands walking down the street.
None of that shit. None of that shit. That
What's
shit
that?
dead,
That's
ain't
If
it?
you
TV.
love,
Right.
That's for TV.
even
Right.
if you love her,
So okay, what happened?
I'm gonna look out for shit. I love you.
So
shit. I
true.
ain't let nobody touch you.
So what happened
but
if
you
you?
ain't gonna cuddle.
What happened for
definitely
physical
fuck
intimacy,
what
with
bro?
if, what if she really wanted you to cuddle?
What
But
is-
you love her though.
So what do you mean by like? I'm not like I ain't that type of person.
Like you meet a female,
I'm
she
aggressive,
actually
so I
down
ain't
to
really that type
earth.
of person.
You know, she meets you halfway.
But
You
I'm an
know,
aggressive
you actually
person.
feel
I'm not
some
like
kind
that.
of way.
I'm not
You
like
can-
I didn't feel that type of way about people, but we're not finna. That's what my
You can
relationship
cuddle in there, get straight to it.
Nah, we ain't finna do that. We gonna fake like we watching some Tubi TV or
Some
something.
Tubi, not even Netflix.
Nah,
Tubi, bro.
TV.
She a Tubi hoe.
Now check me
Tubi
out.
hoe.
Tubi TV and some free wee wee. We ain't.
That's all she needs. Some
my
free
God.
wee-wee.
Netflix costs too much.
Damn. You Tubi these hoes. Okay, I felt
Yeah.
that. Tubi these hoes. So Panda,
That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
so Tori, ask Panda the question.
So the question for you, since we all answered it now at this point, how would you handle a disagreement about the level of intimacy in a relationship?
I guess I would like try to bring it up, talk about it. I would try, especially if I know it's like an issue there or something like that. I would try to bring it up and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't like get upset or be like, let me go seek it first elsewhere. I would probably like talk about it. What?
Now, what is the
I'm
level?
talking about
What is
him.
the
It's
level?
not you.
Like,
This
what does
nigga.
it mean when you
What
say
you
the
mean?
level? Everybody answering. I'm like, damn, how can they answer this shit? What's the
Okay, it
level?
depends on the level.
Like the level, and what you mean, like when
Whatever
say the
you
level of
establish,
intimacy, what
whatever
is that?
you. So in the beginning of it, or as it starts to develop, I would think that would be a conversation that you would have with the person. Like, okay, let's, for argument's sake, let's say me and
What's
you.
intimacy level? Let me know what you finna say.
It could be anything.
All he
It
do
could
is
be-
crack. He don't know what
It
that
could be
is.
how I
You
just
just
touched
drop
you.
it.
That's all you're
You just
doing.
drop
Right.
it.
But-
You ain't doing none of
On,
that.
if
on
you
the
love a
set, on
person-
TS, on the
You just
set.
dropping dick.
So you don't hug, you don't kiss, you don't do, you don't.
You ain't never heard that Migos song?
What
I
was
actually
it like?
love
Enlighten
We
us.
don't do no kids.
Right.
So what you doing? You just
one
turned
I don't know where your
The
mouth
mouth
is,
one of the
but you know where
nastiest
it goes.
things in the
That's how you feel.
Oh my God.
That's how that
What
song
you mean?
goes.
Why come you know? Man, I don't know. I come from a different place. I
So
talk
you just
records.
knocking motherfuckers over like that,
Boom, boom,
You just breaking it?
boom. No, I ain't gonna take it, but shit, what's up? Toot that
I
motherfucker
mean,
up.
what if it's dry?
It dry. No, they be saying, you ain't get it wet. You go get some.
Right, you ain't gonna be breaking shit.
I got a super soaker right here.
Oh
It
my
was a
God.
super soaker.
No.
Man, no, I'm
Ask her the
posting
first
water on it or
question.
something.
The one earlier
At
she
least you're
missed.
gonna talk about it. You don't go else outside to answer that question.
Okay,
For me,
so-
I think that's a thing that you talk about at the outset, like near the beginning of your relationship, so you understand what your partner likes, what you like, what you don't like.
Right.
You know, some things you experience as you go.
Chew ain't
but-
messing with that, man.
He not.
But
Chew said
those
all
things,
languages,
like I
physical.
mean,
that
when
what
you
it's
when you're vetting somebody, right, to see if there's somebody that you want to be with, right, or to see on what level you want to be.
I agree with
them,
you.
Then you asking, well, do you
He
like
ain't
to
never
kiss?
wants to be with nobody that bad. He like,
Do you like to kiss?
Right.
Do you like
you
to
at
hug?
least kiss?
Do you like this? Do you like
will
that?
give you a kiss,
know.
but like,
he sound like his
I'm just
I
saying,
ain't talking about the big partner. Do you like
you
it over
finna
here?
leave,
Or
like
like
you
it over there?
like you
Right.
finna leave.
I ain't
You
talking
finna
about
leave.
that.
You finna
Right.
go, so I'm
He likes
Can I get a kiss? Can I get? No, I ain't with all that. Now.
Right.
No,
You
no.
gonna,
Right.
he
I
gonna
ain't say
get,
no
he
corporate
gonna
coochie.
get.
I will kiss you. I will kiss you on your neck.
You gonna get bust wide open. One day you
I
gonna
like
find.
somebody kiss me on my.
Come on, French
gonna
chick,
find
French
somebody-
kiss that neck.
Kiss me
Lick
on-
it and
I
everything,
say my
bro.
exact
Tongue
words.
down it.
Yo, kiss yo, kiss me on my neck like you.
Right.
Like you. Never mind. It's too many people.
Everybody grown as
We
well.
grown
Kiss me on my
in
neck
here.
like
Right.
you something Johnson. Like she like.
So wait a minute,
Because
ladies
what you
and
think this
gentlemen,
was just
he
supposed to,
said,
like you
kiss
supposed
the
to,
neck,
like you sucked
like
his
you're
dick.
sucking the Johnson.
Yes, there you go.
Right.
The Johnson
No
is a
teeth
real
on the
nigga.
neck.
No,
Right.
nope. Tongue acts
So-
like,
so
give me
Panda.
aroused. I'm a nigga, so that mother just ain't. I need to be aroused too. What I
So
supposed to
Panda,
look at
you missed a question earlier. The
But
first
you can't
question we
kiss
asked.
him. Okay, the first question for you, since you missed it, can you love more than one person romantically at the same time? Now, my situation is a little different because I have two partners with a triangle, but I just wanted to know what
Okay,
yours was.
I'd say yes. Yes.
Yes?
Why you say yes though?
You knew
can
that was
love
coming.
People, right? You can't love two people romantically at the same time.
How?
Physically or like
Well,
physically, sexually.
I mean, you
That's
just
what-
however you feel, how it need to be.
How can you be romantic
He's
without
talking about the
cracking?
emotion. He's talking about the emotion.
That man
How
on
can
that
you be
cracking,
romantic
bro.
without cracking?
Hey, boy, down there, he on there bugging up on the couch. He like, he
Okay,
felt that
Greg.
you.
Wait, this Greg.
This Greg too.
How
I
can you
got
be
Greg
ro-
2.0 sitting
Greg
here.
Jr.
How can you be romantic? How can you be romantic without cracking? What is y'all
There's
doing
other
then?
things to do.
Gazing in each other's eyes.
There's
or something?
Right.
things to do
What are you
that's
doing?
romantic.
That's
What-
part of intimacy.
Like-
You could talk.
Man, we ain't
You
got
can
shit.
rub up a little bit,
You
you
could
know.
be, you could cook dinner,
Kissing.
butt ass naked, at the
Kissing
stove,
with the
like,
Naked at the
tongue.
stove.
Something
butt
you
ass
don't
naked at the
do.
stove. Yeah.
Butt ass naked. That's what she said. Butt ass
She
naked.
gonna get butt over the stove.
Right.
We're not gonna just sit here
That
and
part,
just
in the
be.
kitchen,
Yeah, that's what I'm
wherever.
saying.
The
We-
kitchen
There you
sink.
go. It's cracking. Long as we, but I can't understand.
You might
He,
need
intimate.
he needs to
How do you
end to
get-
that point.
how
He
do you
needs to
get-
end up there.
How do you
is
get
what I'm getting.
intimate with? No, once you.
You need to end up at
He
cracking,
said that
though.
Tubi
Cause
and
this
that
whatever it
weed
is.
is enough
So
to
y'all
get you there.
telling me? So
That
y'all
That
telling me?
looks soft too
I'm a
much.
real
In that
nah.
weed.
Free TV and weed.
Let me ask you something.
So
Would you
man, no,
would you
so-
give your the person you with, would you give him a massage?
Yeah, but
That's
it better lead
intimate.
to some coochie.
See?
What he said? Jones, you get some coochie
If I
out of it.
do, if I give you a massage and I don't get no coochie in between that, we is. Like,
Hey,
what I do
hold
this
on.
for?
So back massage or leg massage? Where you starting at?
I don't. Bro, that's
Where you
what-
starting?
I
It
don't know.
count.
You get some
Yo,
coochie.
I
Okay.
got to get some coochie.
So what if it's
That's
the
why I
latest time
said-
of the month? What would you be
Look
doing?
at Greg.
Oh,
Greg
she
said
bleeding.
100.
Wow.
Say two. Greg said 100.
He don't give a
Greg
damn.
said
Towel
100.
down. I'm gonna put the towel down.
I'm gonna put the towel down.
Yeah.
He really don't care because
Style.
normally that's a relationship.
Hey, Greg, he
stuff
holding
right
your
there.
spot
They
down,
don't
man.
anybody on their
He
side
holding your
stuff.
spot down, G.
So you would do that with anybody?
I ain't say no anybody. I ain't say I couldn't
Go to
do
the-
that.
So whoever you would do that.
Romantic
No.
people,
Yeah.
people who have romantic love for people do stuff like that.
See, there you go. But I never heard. I just told you. I don't know romantic without
now you
cracking.
know.
Like, yeah, I just told her. She told me something today.
Okay, so what if when you get older, you get erectile dysfunction.
No, they got all that
And
stuff.
Right.
I be looking at the TV, they
don't
got
have-
all kinds of stuff.
Okay,
See,
but
Alice,
y'all believe
all that.
in Western medications. How about that? Now, what are you gonna do?
They said on, I
The
watched
day
something,
that
it said you could
wake
take
up and you
cayenne
don't have
pepper and
morning
something else.
wood, what would you do then? You want that lady
You
to stick
talking about
around?
some cayenne
What
pepper?
else is it to do?
What would I do? No,
What are you
like,
gonna do? I mean, what are you gonna do to be intimate with the
that's
lady
why I
that
say
you're
then
with?
we just cool. We like it's a group, like we cool with each other. Like, I'm cool with you. I love you, so I ain't finna just tell you to go nowhere. Like, shit,
Right.
But you're not gonna kiss her.
man, I will but I'm not just I'm just saying keeping it real. I'm not just no kissing person.
Right.
Like I'm just not no
right
person who
here.
just.
But you want her to kiss on your ass.
I would kiss her neck.
What's
You
wrong?
wanna-
If this your
you-
You enough on that time.
Next question though, can relationships and can it be equal or is there always a power dynamic? Did you ask that one already?
No, that's the
No.
third one. So
Oh shoot! Wait. Never mind. I'm sorry. What was the second question?
you already asked the second question.
I'll bet. So third question is, we're gonna come back to that question I just threw out there. My bad, y'all. Handling disagreements when you need different things from each other to move forward.
Oh,
We go to some more bull crap.
It's because all you
Come on,
got is
Chew.
cracking.
Come on, Chew.
What's handling? What's
Handling
that's
disagreements
back on
when
my
you
list.
need
That's
different
hilarious.
things from each other to move forward.
Shit, I don't
So
care what
y'all
you do
not
then.
okay.
So I don't care what you doing. If I need you to move forward, you can do whatever you want to. I need you.
So as long as she there, you don't care.
Man, no, I don't care what you doing. You be doing anything you want to do, long as you look out for what I need you to look out for. I don't care what you do.
Okay.
I ain't that type of person.
All right. So what about you? Handling, I ain't mean to do that. Handling disagreements when you need different things from each other to move forward.
at the crux of everything is communication. So you need to, I think those things still have to be expressed in the beginning. What is it that you expect from that person or need from that person or want from that person? All of those things. The person that I'm in a relationship with gonna know exactly what I want. So when they don't do it, it's gonna be their choice that they didn't do it. Not that, I didn't know. I didn't know. They're gonna be really clear on the things that I need, I want, and I expect. Now, things will come up, you know, that maybe you didn't talk about. And so I think at that point, it requires a conversation. And I think that that's the problem. People don't want to be clear for whatever reason about what they need. I respect the fact that he's saying he don't like kissing.
Because he tell you exactly what it is.
Right, you know from the rip that he ain't kissing. So that means I ain't got to worry. You're gonna always be my brother because I enjoy kissing. So I already know. Maybe sometimes 8 flats.
Yeah, there you go.
You know,
That is hilarious.
so we won't have romantic love, but we might have brother sister
Yeah,
love.
see, that's cool.
Brother, sister, love.
So there you have it. You
You
know,
learn something new every day.
but you learn that,
She
and
showed me. It's 5 different kinds.
you
of
learn that from communication. And that's the thing. I don't think that people communicate things. They assume, well, she should know. Well, he should know. Who says somebody should? I try to get away from saying what people should do, should know, should say,
don't like that.
should think. Because just because those are the things that make up your thinking or your words or your deeds doesn't automatically make that someone else's thoughts, words, deeds, etc. And so to say that someone should know something, I don't think is fair. I think that's a setup for big time failure.
Yeah, there you go.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What about you?
That's
Okay.
right.
So pretty much everything that she said, but communication definitely to me is pretty much the epitome of
Thanks, sissy.
changing it. You should be able to talk to that person and be like able to receive what they're saying to you know, and don't be on the offensive because maybe you didn't know, maybe that person didn't know. You can't expect the person to know something if you don't say something. However, be in the front of it and not talking like you're upset now, so now we're gonna talk about it through yelling. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to do that. You want to definitely communicate and be in front of it, and not all like now you
Me
mad
too,
and now it
sissy.
turns into a yelling match and people cussing now. You know what I'm saying? Just I believe talking about it when you're both calm and open to receiving the message. I think that's when it should be done. Communicate that how you feel and what you need.
What about you? Handling disagreements when you need different things from each other to move forward.
I feel like it's always go back to like everybody says communication. It's also go back to actually taking the time out to learn the partner that you're with. I think the problem with everybody is that we don't take the time out to actually know people, like learn the person. We always want to run into cracking. Or like, I mean, that's good. That's good communication. I mean, good communication skills right there in chemistry. Is to be able to crack. I mean, you got to be able to do that too. Physical is everything, but I think you do got to learn a person on a mental level, learn their personality, what they likes, what they dislike. Stuff they trigger moments. You got to have them type of talks. You also got to learn people love language, because love language is the big thing, though. I think a lot of people don't sit back and learn love languages and ask questions like those before, like, what is your trigger moments? What makes you upset? What makes you sad? What makes you happy? Do you like flowers? Do you like stuff like that to kind of like cheer a person up, though? And so I think the biggest thing, like we said before, is we always want to rush the process and don't let nothing like learn organically, basically, though.
So you ain't never seen nothing. You just looked at it like, damn.
Of course.
Name.
Of course.
She ain't open that mouth, but you like, damn, I'll bust her down.
Of course.
All right, then.
With carpet swap.
Right.
With carpet.
But I ain't having disagreements with people I'm busting down, though, man. We ain't gonna have no disagreements, though. But if you somebody you building with, you gotta actually learn them, though. But people you busting down are just one night standers. You ain't having no disagreement with them. It's just like you said, bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. And you're on your way. What kind of disagreement you gonna have with somebody cracking? You in an argument because you want to cuddle?
My
The
God.
fuck?
Nah, for real, I agree with y'all.
What about you, though?
Because communication, definitely, that's something. And then you brought up love languages, too, because that's a point, too. Because, like,
What is
one
love
person,
language?
love languages. Okay, we finna teach you something else now. Okay?
Give it together,
It's all
Tori.
about cracking, so
But
you
there
ain't even
can be
finna worry
others.
about this later
On my
on.
soul.
But love languages, you got.
So hold on, let's give them the definition first. So by definition, a love language is how a person.
Let me make sure I list all of them.
It's two things. It's two elements. So how a person needs you to love them, and how they love.
Right.
Yeah, because
That's love
what
languages.
you need, and then what you also put out can be a little bit different. So the 5 love languages. All right. So we got. I don't need all of that. Just give me the 5.
And there can be others too besides that. That's not a comprehensive list.
Let me hear these
Yeah.
5, though. Let's hear
So
these
the
5.
first one, and in no particular order at all. Acts of service. So like, you been at work all day, busting your ass at work. You come home, maybe they did the dishes. Bed made, all that shit. Shit make you want to crack afterward, probably.
Tell him. Get them together.
So stuff like that. Cook a little meal for you. Just taking something off of your back that's like you feel like you got a lot on your chest. That's one of them. Gifts is another one. So flowers, love letters, different stuff like that. Definitely some people like gifts, or people like gift giving, one of the two. Physical touch is the third one. So hugging, kissing, holding hands.
Cracking. That's physical touch now. Touch it with the soul pole. Touch it with the soul pole, man. Keep going.
Oh man! Oh my goodness. Okay, so the fourth one is quality time. That's basically undivided attention. So like
That's that to be and chill.
We and that's the biggest one.
That's that to be and chill right there, man.
This one of the biggest ones with my partner too. So like when he showing something he did on a game or something, I better not be on my phone. Right. I better not be getting distracted by the dogs or nothing.
He don't play that shit, huh?
Nah, if he's showing me something, that's gonna piss him off real quick. And then words of affirmation, just verbally saying like I appreciate you, thank you for this, thank you for that, that type of thing. Sometimes somebody need a verbal reminder saying that they doing good, and that type of thing. So them the 5 love languages: acts of service, gifts, physical touch, quality time, and words of affirmation.
So I would love to go around and hear everybody love language.
Let's start with Greg Jr.
I don't know. We're gonna save it for last though, cause he just learned it. We ain't gonna put him on the spot yet. I want to start with you though, since you in the poly or the triangle.
Well, wait.
Okay.
So are you asking about the love
Our
language
top
in
love
which we
languages
want to
that
be?
we need.
That we need.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not what we give out.
Not what we
but
give
we-
out.
I would actually want to hear both. Actually, let's do both.
What you both?
Yeah, I
Okay.
want to hear yours and then what you need to like make you function, basically.
Okay, so what I need, I probably got like 2 or 3 jobs. I ain't gonna cap it to you. I get home, I be tired as fuck. Acts of service is definitely one of them. I like to feel that it's a partnership, that we team in here, you know, that we helping each other to take stuff off each other's backs.
Okay.
That's a big one for me. Like, I promise you, if I come home and the dishes is done, the dog's been taken
That's
out,
love
the
right
sink
there,
can
ain't it?
go. You know, that type of, I'm not gonna cap it to you. I want to eat some coochie.
Eat some coochie. Whoa! I wasn't ready for the coochie, boy. I thought she said she finna take some back shots or something. But eat some
I do that
coochie.
too. What you talking about?
Damn, both. That's the beauty.
Yeah, I have a wifey and a hubby.
Oh, yeah, she don't know your dynamic
We're
yet.
in a
Yeah,
triangle relationship.
She told her. She just didn't pick up on it.
Yeah. She the one. She been missing for a couple episodes.
but
Yeah.
She back now.
She was on Malcolm X shit.
Yeah.
Last time I saw her, what you had, Glove? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. They've been together since high school, so they got 7 years on them. We got 3 years all together with me joining. They was my best friends first. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another one would have to be physical touch, definitely. Like, if we in the bed and like our toes ain't even touching.
Damn.
Like, we ain't even gotta be cuddling all the time.
What they feet cold? Like, what if your motherfucking feet cold? You want cold ass dead feet on you? Like, come on, like let that sink in. You want some dog cold ass feet on you?
Sometimes, you know, they might be mad at me or something, whatever case may be or whatever.
Right.
I don't know. But, you know, like, you know, I might not cuddle all the time. It might be too hot. You know, that type of thing. You know, summertime. You
Right.
know, the air, you know, they had to fix the air heater or something like that.
I felt that.
So, you know, when it's too hot and sticky, you don't necessarily want to cuddle all the time. But if, like, you know, my toes could touch you a little bit, my knee on
Right,
your back
little caress.
a little bit.
Little caress.
You know, I don't even care if it's my elbow
Right.
on your shoulder. I just want some kind of skin
Right.
touching, and
Right.
then I be cool. Like,
Rib to rib.
like, literally.
Rib to rib. I
And
felt
then,
that.
lastly but not least, if I had to pick one, I mean, I already pretty much, you know, get
Kinda nailed it
quality
down.
time
Okay.
and that type of stuff. But I would have to say, because I feel like quality time and stuff is a given, I have to say words of affirmation, because some people don't think to, like, you know, say, like, okay, you know, you've been doing good, or, you know, I appreciate you. I'm glad to be doing this here with you, you know,
Right.
doing life together, that type of thing. Like, you know, it's good to hear that sometimes.
Okay. All right, Miss Panda, what about you?
Mine, the top 3, I would say definitely is acts of service.
Okay.
Well, definitely because acts of service. I'm just leave it at that. But acts of service, acts of service, communication. So affirmations would it be?
Yep.
And then definitely like the physical contact for me.
Okay.
Yeah, those are my top 3. That's my top
Which one is you though?
3. For me,
Like, what do you do more?
depends on who it is. Okay, acts of service.
Okay.
Definitely. Acts of service, verbal, affirmation. And I guess like spending time, so touch for real. Like, it just depends on what that person needs.
Okay. I felt that type of time.
You know what I'm saying? But y'all could be in that same.
Energy. Okay.
Yeah.
I felt that. Okay, I felt that though. What about you though?
I would say quality time,
Okay.
acts of service,
Okay.
and words of affirmation. Definitely.
Oh,
Gifts
okay.
don't.
Gifts don't move you, huh?
No.
Not
y'all
materialistic.
Y'all probably know what I already say.
Okay.
I make enough money, I can go buy what I want.
That's a powerful thing when you
It's
got your
nice
own.
when somebody buys you something, but I'm
It's
not sitting
powerful.
there like this.
Please give me stuff.
Right.
Please. I need
Right.
to
Tell nobody, they're not gonna know.
Right.
Right.
Flowers are nice
right.
though, but yeah, I get. Yeah, I
you
get
know,
that.
they are
You
nice.
hate
That's why I
flowers?
said
Who hurt you?
I don't like it. They sit there and they die. Excuse me. But they sit there and they die. Do not give me a bouquet of flowers. Now, if you want, I would take an exotic flower, one of those that can open and close, like one flower that has
Like
some
a
life
Venus
to it.
flytrap.
But don't go to Quick Trip and give me that little bouquet of damn flowers.
She want
Just
that
go
Venus
die in
fly
3
trap, huh?
days.
You gotta try some sugar in there. You
Stick
gotta
your
put
hand in there.
Sprite it.
she
Stick your
want
hand
that
there. You ain't
Venus.
gonna get it back.
It's gonna die and then it's gonna stick
Right.
to your plate. Don't
Okay.
use flowers, they die. But one flower, like an exotic one.
Okay.
I would love that.
That's some
She
charitable,
want,
huh?
she want that
You said
deal.
save it for last, so it's your
I want me.
Uh-uh.
I would say mine's is more.
We must-
Oh
No,
my
you gotta
God.
shirt
Here go
you.
Mr. Caveman.
Yeah, you want to go first? You want you to go? Or you want me to
You
go?
go strong.
Okay,
Go
cool. So I would say mine's would be like active service.
Mm-hmm.
I'm big about like doing things for people and stuff like that. I think that's how I show my love language. I would say like what I would need the most is probably quality time. Yeah, I think that's the biggest one right there. I think quality time you can bond with somebody. Even bonding is not just like, cracking. I know, but I get it, man. I crack too. I understand, man. But it will also be like just learning a person and stuff like that. Even just the little small things though, like watching TV together, building some form of chemistry. Talking about it. You know what I mean? Some of the little cuddle action right there. I think that would all be pretty dope right there for me.
I'm gonna switch mine. I'm gonna have to say quality time up or where it's at.
Okay.
But y'all can continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They can go after service.
It can. That's what I was
All right,
thinking of too.
Chew.
But yeah.
Say the best for last, man. Come on now.
You gotta pick one.
Come on now, Chew.
Come on.
Come on now,
We got a
Chew.
list for you.
Come on, Chew.
What he gonna say, y'all?
Physical touch.
Okay.
Physical touch.
That's you.
Cracking.
Cracking.
We y'all. We can't even act like
We're gonna give him a shirt. We're gonna give him the shirt that say crack on it.
And they gonna
That's
know
crack
what
with
it
the
means.
egg.
I'll wear that one.
You
But
wear that?
the Greg shirt.
Greg
I
said he
ain't wearing
gonna
that
come
one.
in. Greg, if you watching Greg, she says she not wearing your shirt, man. But I told
He
you gotta
already
come
know I
in.
ain't wearing that shirt. I wear a shirt that say cracking though. I crack my
Yeah,
babies.
the church he said cheating.
I make love to my
You
babies.
supposed to cheat or something like
Yeah,
that?
Yeah, I ain't wearing that
cheating's
shit.
fun and cheat supposed to cheat.
But you gonna wear the cracking shirt.
Extra service.
I make love to my babies, and that's
So,
different.
yeah, so
though.
that's a good
connecting
question to
with
ask.
somebody, But
What's the difference between cracking and making love?
Okay.
he got to answer his finish answer.
So he
his
said
question.
Extra service. There's cracking and extra service. I don't really need all that.
Oh, the other shit.
Physical touch and acts of service. That's
He
it.
just
I
crack.
don't
He
need
said
all no
cracking
words.
and
So which one are you? You physical touch? Or you active service though?
I'm like an active service type.
Okay.
Active service and physical touch.
Okay.
That's about it.
I felt it though. I felt it.
All that.
So he did it. He did it.
He answered it, y'all.
See, look, here it go right here. Look, y'all got something to see. See, look, what they say right. Oh, dang, I'm finna show you, so you can know I don't be capping. It came right through, right now.
What he said?
The
She ready
text
for it?
message? Somebody waiting on you.
Nah,
She sent that big head emoji. You know how I go. Either she sent
You
the
got
big
something
head
at home
emoji.
waiting on you.
see, I don't be doing all that.
Well,
What did it say?
To be and chill.
Yeah, to be, yeah.
That's it. What, to be and chill? Fuck no, bro.
That's
I ain't never heard
hilarious.
it.
I ain't gonna put
To be and chill, bro. To be
But I don't
and
be
chill.
doing
That's
Alright.
that new shit right there.
Next question.
I got you.
I'm gonna go back and forth between these. Which one sound better for the moment? So, would you rather have a difficult conversation or sweep it under the rug? Yeah, right.
I feel like having a difficult conversation is something that you gotta have though. But I would say me personally, I do shy away from that. I don't like to have a lot of tough conversations and stuff like that. And I think it's more because I'm probably a little bit passive aggressive when it comes to a relationship. And so I would say like I wait till I get to that boiling moment.
Damn.
That motherfucker come out, bro. It's like Satan knows, man. Like everything coming out. Like you would think, like, damn, you think you the worst person in the world when I get done with your ass and shit, man. It's just like that though. But I think that's the biggest thing right there. Not waiting for things to get to that max, and learning how to like come to a person, and not even when you emotional too. Because I think a lot of times when you mad or sad or crying, whatever, that's when you want to have that conversation. But you also gotta wait till you calm down. Like somebody taught me that before. Like don't ever have a conversation when emotions at the top though. You supposed to wait till you cool down, think about it, and then have that conversation and stuff.
Them heated
So
conversations.
but those are the hard ones right there. But I say that's something you should do. But usually I sweep it under the rug though.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna answer it, but
I think that you should, like, if you have diversity, I think that you should be like I said, be in the front of that.
Okay.
Don't wait until something has just absolutely bothered you and it's your partner and you can't stand to hear them breathe. Okay?
Damn.
You don't want to say something to them then because it's probably gonna come out wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm a stickler for that. Like, don't I don't watch your tone. That's my thing.
Oh my
when
goodness.
you talk. Because you could probably be upset or you know what I'm saying, and it come out, you know what I'm saying. But if you fucked up and you realize you caught yourself, like, ooh, you know what,
that's something I gotta work on
I
too.
got something else going on because you gonna change the whole climate. So And I get it, we upset, we going through things, you know what I'm saying? But if that's the person you're with, why can't you talk to them? You know what I'm saying? You can talk to them without doing all that.
I do agree.
You know, but you don't just wait until you're just absolutely irritated that they're in your space, and now you hollering, you way up here. I can't hear shit. You think you probably ain't, we ain't talking, we ain't fucking none of that.
None of that.
Now it's carpet.
No cracking.
It's supposed to. That mean he can't even come there and touch you. No touch you.
Carpet twice.
When you
Corporate
see me,
twice.
you mother better jump stupid.
Right.
You said that motherfucker better go
video?
stupid,
Y'all know
huh?
that
As soon as
video?
I walk through the house.
When I walk through the door, I better.
She
give
better
you
smell
that.
the
If I
cologne.
don't give you that,
She
let
better
me
smell
go.
the cologne. That's
Oh my God.
that's what she better
I'm so
smell.
sick of it.
Yeah,
No.
what you thinking? Like, no,
What about
it's
you,
not.
Miss Nina,
No,
though?
it's not.
So
If you can't, my bad. Go ahead. If you can't look at your peoples and be like, damn, I'll bust you down. What
Right.
you there for?
What you
Like,
there for, man?
You talking about you got
After
to
you
hold,
done
you got to
came
hold
in
their
correct,
hands and all this for them to go get to that
So
point?
that's your answer.
No, that wasn't my answer. It's
Okay.
He was just putting a little
So-
too
I
far.
got you. Little 2 cents in there real
Yeah.
quick.
man, I'm gonna need a. Oh, I don't have a flight mechanism.
Okay.
So if something's bothering me,
You gonna say it.
the person I'm with, they gonna know it. Everybody in my life gonna know. Everybody in my life. There's a gentleman that's like a brother to me who I've known over 30 years. And it's funny because when I was saying stuff, he was saying, I'm a witness, I'm a witness. Because he's like a big brother to me. He knows my kids' daddy, all of that. So it's like he's known me. So he know, people who've known me for any length of time know if I got a problem, if it's with you, you gonna know it.
For real.
And it's just, it's not going to be this thing of, I got a problem with you. I don't like you. You ain't doing this right. It's going to be, can we talk for a second?
You have to.
So, I need to know about this or that, especially like in a new, a newer relationship. That's like what he was talking about, what Jody was talking about
That's cool.
paying attention to your mate and seeing what bothers them. I would think that the person would know, because if I'm quiet, it's a problem, because I'm never
They
quiet.
don't think that.
Actually, I think I'm.
A lot of them don't think
If
that.
but if you know me, I'm a talker. So if I'm quiet and I shut down, oh no, something wrong with Nina.
Be scared when
Yeah,
Silence is deadly.
She said it's gonna be
especially for me,
shitty, bang, bang.
because I'm not a
bang,
quiet
bang.
person.
Yeah.
So if I get quiet,
When
that's
that
the time to
silence
say,
comes, just know that
You okay?
she over it.
It's over.
She's over
"You
it.
good?" Oh,
Yep.
then I'll take the chance to tell you if I'm not good,
Right.
and I'll be like, "Hell no, I'm not good. You can't tell.
Okay.
You must have could tell since you was asking."
Okay. What about you, Chew? Chew's like, oh
Don't
shit.
go up there, he
Don't be
really
saying that crack. I know that's where you finna go to.
Say, go to this.
Okay.
That got nothing to do with it.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Like, I just would love you to crack.
Tell him, Chew. Tell him. That fix everything, though. Dick fix everything, though, man. It cures everything.
No.
It cures everything. It cures the headache. It cures bipolarism.
So after somebody talk to you upside your head,
Yeah.
Come here.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Come here.
you think no?
Yeah, because she tell me so many
Carpet.
words, I need some dick.
Absolutely.
That's what she told me so many words. I need
No,
some dick.
I ain't saying that somebody blew up on you. I'm
Okay.
just saying like you're trying to communicate.
Okay.
It depends on the situation.
Yeah.
Because some situations might be like, okay, I don't even want to have sex no more. I want to make love no more. But other situations, be like, you know what? If you bend me over, I'll shut the hell up.
That's what I'm trying to say, man. It fixed that, though.
don't fix it.
Dick heals a lot of things.
It don't.
It
See, I don't touch you. Like swing on you.
Damn.
No.
Next
You
question.
might
And vice versa. Like,
you
she
might
can say
not-
something. She can say something that make me, man, I ain't touching you. Don't touch
You
me.
might
You
not
got
like the
glue in that,
aftermath
so
of that
ain't none of
either.
Next question.
Because you might think
y'all.
because
Come
you.
on
Oh
with
wait, I'm sorry.
Now you're good. All right, so this next question is relationship versus partnership. So I'm a go first so I can break it down. I get it. For you, you could do partnership versus cracking, okay? But relationship
We ain't cracking,
versus
we
partnership.
partners.
Relationship, you with somebody, anybody could be your boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever case may be. But I feel like a partnership is when you really feel like it's a team. It's really like teamwork, making the dream work. Y'all
That's
checking in
marriage.
with each
I feel
other.
like that's the way you get married. Like a marriage is a partnership. That's why you sign on a piece of paper.
I mean,
It's a
yeah.
contract.
I can get
That's
married if we a partnership. Like that don't mean I really like you. I feel like we can get a lot of stuff done.
Right.
I don't like you for
Take
real,
two to win.
So
I know
if you
we-
got married, are you still not holding their hand?
I get like when we got to do that little thing, walk down there. But I'm not one of them type of people.
I just have to ask, just because.
So I guess-
would like don't get it twisted. I would, but I'm just not. It's not just my thing. Like it's just not like.
So like the
Come
person
here,
you
hold my
with
like
don't
grab
know
my
that.
hand. Nah, I ain't for grab your hand. Like no.
But the person he with end up with in that way, I would think, would know that already and would
Yeah.
be okay with it.
Yeah.
So if they like it, we
probably
should
will.
love it, shouldn't we?
Hey, as long as she getting cracked.
If you want me to hold your hand, I don't want you.
It
My God.
don't work no more. Guess where she at? Get my shit.
Oh my God.
You ain't cracking
She said that's
no
what they make
more.
medication for. That's what they make that V for.
Yeah, they got all
They
that.
got all that, man. Shock treatment. All that.
Man, people at the gas station got a million things. Behind
Come on, you over there like this. Like,
I want to know
Getting
what
toy
you
out.
say as far as relationship versus partnership.
I think there's, I think it can be, does it have to be mutually exclusive? I think that relationships and partnerships have, well, not, obviously not like a business partnership, not gonna have, although that's a type of relationship, it's just not a romantic
See,
relationship.
there she see here we go.
But I think that, I think you need elements of both things. I think that the relationship part of it is the emotional side, and I think that the partnership side is the logical.
Okay. I
Side.
can get with that
I
one.
feel that.
that was deep.
You feel that?
That was,
Yeah,
that
I
was
feel
deep.
that.
You.
Yeah, that's
You
me.
feeling
I
it?
feel that.
Thank you, brother.
Like partnership, that's a whole different ball game. Like we partnership, oh man, we finna make some shit. We finna make it work. Like we finna
Teamwork make the dream work.
We finna ball, but if
Teamwork
we
make
ain't
the
no
dream.
partnership, we just crack.
Right.
what you got to say? Partnership.
Have a partnership without relationship
I
either.
can't. I can't.
Man,
You
ain't
can't
gotta
do
tell
a
me- y'all ain't
partnership?
just be telling me y'all ain't never just cracked nothing. Y'all cracking me up with that. Nobody never just cracked nothing. They holding
Tell them, Chew. Educate these boys. Educate them.
I know you ain't never just not got cracked. I hope you. Man, come here. Somebody just cracked. Come here.
Right.
I'm saying you knew they nickname, man.
Damn.
Right.
Not even the real
Real
name.
name. Ain't even know the whole government.
What was you finna say?
That's Man Man then.
Mr. Crack.
Who over there? Man Man.
Mr. Crack. We're going to get your shirt saying that.
Mr.
Mr. Crack.
Crack-a-lack.
Hello, Mr. Crack.
I promise you.
I don't know now. That was a hard question. I still
Relationship
don't
versus
even-
partnership?
It just depends on where you at in your life and what you need.
Which one you prefer, though? I think that's a better question
Me
right there. Which
personally,
you prefer, relationship or partnership?
I would say relationship.
Okay.
I would say relationship. However, it just depends on like where you at in your life too, though.
Yeah.
You know, it depends on what else you got going on. But I would prefer relationship. But within a relationship, you can also have partnership.
You can. You got to have
You can
both.
also get business. You can do all types of things.
Right.
you know.
Yeah.
But me personally, I would prefer that because either I'm in a relationship or I'm a not. Now I might turn into another one of him, but
Mr. Kraken.
I try not to even go over there.
Mr.
into that
Kraken,
world, you know
boy.
what I'm saying?
Sound
But
good.
for real, I try not to go over into that world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's,
Right.
it's no holds barred when you go over there in the
Right.
Kraken.
It's just this
Once you go, you
transaction,
can't stop,
and that's
you know?
it.
So I try-
Transaction.
Y'all vibe for a minute. Y'all ride. Y'all can talk some shit like.
Yeah.
You can ride, talk some shit, laugh, cookie,
Yeah.
but it better leave.
Crack.
Hey, so Chew, real quick. Would you take a girl on a date if she told you she wouldn't let you crack?
I can't remember last time I went on no date.
That's deep, ain't it?
Damn.
So to be, hold on. He said to be and chill is a date now. Ain't that a date?
Yeah.
To be and chill. To be and some and free wee wee.
You ain't went to
That's
no
what he said.
movies and
Free
shit?
wee wee.
I done been to the movies but I don't know when the last thing I saw. At
He
the
said
movies
free
probably
wee
was-
wee.
You
I
ain't
went to
never
I went to
cracked
see
nothing that
Wakanda.
good.
I went to see Wakanda Forever, whatever the last Wakanda movie, whatever. I went to see that.
That boy said the last one condom.
Y'all cracked after that.
That movie was so long, I was tired. I
fell
was
asleep
going
in
to
that
sleep in the
motherfucker,
movie.
wasn't
Man, I don't want to
You
do
ain't
that.
even fucking no more. huh?
I'm gonna go home.
What about you? Relationship versus partnership?
I feel like I would lean towards the partnership more than a relationship. I think the relationship is key, but I feel like you have to have the partnership first before you have anything. And I think once you establish the partnership, you can go anywhere with that, though. Because then you understand y'all on a different level. Y'all understand at the end of the day, we there for each other. We're here to make it right. We're here to take it to the next level. And I think when you go into a relationship, a lot of people don't never establish the partnership. And so then a relationship don't have no type of substance or no foundation to kind of live on. So I think the biggest thing people need to do first is build a partnership, build the best friendship, build all the things that make the foundation of a relationship.
Yes,
And then and the more you build towards that,
You
you gonna have
like
no
Obama right now.
I'm trying to be Obama, man. He said
When the
Obama.
last time you had you done had your last 3 girls? Was they did y'all have
Right.
partnerships? With this Obama talking
You said that we had partnerships?
yeah.
Your
there
last
you
relationship.
go. Cause you sounded like Obama.
I would say this though. We started off with best friendships though. I would say
Now,
that.
see, here we go.
But that's partnership though. We
Obama.
started with the best friend. It started with the Kraken. I ain't gonna lie. It went to the Kraken.
Bing,
The
bing,
Kraken.
bing,
But I mean that's just
But
me
it
though.
got somewhere after that, though.
That's just
What
me
did it
though.
start
I gotta
with?
test drive my vehicles before I buy them though,
See,
man.
there
Because a
you
woman
go.
can sell your dream. She can
There
sell
you
your
go.
motherfucking dream though,
It
man.
started with
But underneath that hood, that shit might not work right. She can't cook. Sex ain't trash. She a hydrant.
You ain't gonna stay.
Fuck nah, bro.
Because
Fuck
what if
nah.
you did all this liking this person? And
Right.
You just said, so you did all this, they done took you
Man,
on
fuck
dates,
all that. You did all this
feeling them,
motherfucking
you like,
investing.
dang, I'm ready to give him some of this twat. And then,
Right, you fuck like a white boy.
Ghost.
Ghost.
see, that's what
Ghost.
I'm saying.
She going ghost.
Block. Ghost.
Oh my goodness.
See, this ain't cool. See, look.
Right.
So you did up. See, there you go. See, now you.
What?
Oh, crazy. She crazy.
You talking about her?
Yeah, she just said, like,
If
Like-
it ain't what it is, I mean, you still gonna be respectful. You're gonna move respectfully, but I don't want to just leave like that.
Right.
Okay, so here's the story. Here's the story.
but you
I
done
worked
grew a
with this
bond
guy.
with this man.
Nope, I worked with this guy one day. I did agency nursing back in the day. I was a CNA. Knew this guy, and he just was like, "Oh, you're just so cute. I want to do something with you. I want to do something with you." And I'm like, "Nah, I'd rather get to know you first." Okay, he was just leading with it. You know what I'm saying? He was just leading like, "Oh, I'm trying to crack. I want to just do it." I'm like, "Nah." I think I was in my 20s then, early 20s. So I was like, nah, that ain't what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because you did that motherfucker. And I'm like, all right, well, maybe it's dipped in gold or something.
Let me test the
It's
water.
all as much as he was
Let me
talking.
test
You
the
like,
water.
maybe it must be some.
You heard you?
Nah, he was talking
You
too
test
much
the
talk.
motherfucking
He
water.
wasn't talking
It's
no.
okay when you talk that shit, it's gone eventually. Let me check
It
something
got
out.
down to
This
it.
dude
Man,
talk
what?
too much.
And I was
Right.
like, all right, man, come on then. Fine, fuck it then. You know
Yeah,
what
come
I'm
on
saying?
now.
Do it, come on.
Come drive. Come
So,
dive.
We got down to doing the shit or whatever.
Right.
First of all, okay, it wasn't even size proportionate.
Oh, wow.
Okay, and he had no type of rhythm swinging to the motherfucker, and I was just like, you rushing me to do this?
So he
And
hit you
this
with
what you
Vienna's.
got?
Vienna sausages,
He just
huh?
wanted to
Guess
feel
what
you.
happened?
That's
He with
all.
them
Sorry,
Viennas.
bitch, twat.
All right, here you go,
And
right
when
here.
you see me at work,
So-
you don't know me. Don't speak to me.
Cool, man.
None of
shit.
this shit.
A lot of women, women be saying they want, they be anaconda and all this shit.
They want Mandingo.
They want
You ain't
Mandingo.
gotta have
all
it.
Mandingo.
Oh, you
I'm
just
want to
saying,
be
but
all
when they-
work.
They can't handle Mandingo.
When they
He
get
didn't know what
one,
he was
but when they
doing.
get one,
They can't handle it.
He didn't know what he was doing. He was leading with it. My thing is, and I ain't saying you gotta have all that, but if you're leading with your what they call that,
Your dick.
an extension.
The third leg.
The third leg.
The
third
third
leg.
leg. You get a baby leg,
If
you
you're
know.
leaning with the baby leg, please be baby legging.
Yeah.
You know,
It gotta have that foundation to lean on.
Sure, you know what you're doing with the baby leg.
Okay.
Even if you ain't got
I mean, you gotta learn how to walk
better
first,
know how to
right?
rock
And
the
baby
boat.
legs gotta learn how to walk.
I'm sorry.
You gotta learn how to
If
walk.
You putting it out there like, hey, come get this meat.
Yeah.
I got that for you.
It better be some
Okay.
meat.
I'm serving 12 pounds.
Over here.
He said he's
That's all I'm
swelling
saying.
12
Look, I
pounds
don't know you.
of Angus beef.
You better-
12
hey,
pounds
you
of
better
Angus
drop
beef.
that shit. Cause what's gonna happen?
Right.
I'm gonna ghost your ass. Hey, dude, I told him, hey, that's it.
Right.
You
I was
said
like,
that?
get the fuck out.
He said that
Next
goes-
question.
And when you see me at work, you don't know me.
Right. What's the next one though?
Next question. All right. Ah, man, that was hilarious. Whew. Okay, my bad, y'all.
Fucked you up, huh? Fucked you up.
That was a true story.
Can relationships be equal, or is there always a power dynamic? We're gonna let Joe answer this one first, since it's this question. That way we can break down.
You said
what
can
he
relationship
said.
be equals or is power dynamic?
Yeah, this your question. What
Yeah.
Why you repeat it like
I'm just
that?
making sure I heard right. So I don't think it's no equalness in a relationship. It's no
There you go.
50-50. It's 60-40. I believe that's what it is. It's 60-40. I believe as the man.
You 60, she 40.
Damn right. You know, it's 60-40 because I think as in a relationship, it's so much required upon the man to do so much. Women can say a lot of domestic work is required upon them, but as the man, you require to be the protector, the provider. You have to be the leader, the head of the household. You got to be her rock. You have to be the disciplined person for the kids, and you gotta carry all that and not be emotional. Let that all sink in. You gotta carry all these people on your back and you can't be emotional and stuff like that. And I think when it's like my boy Greg will always say, he ain't here right now. If somebody knock at the door right now, who's getting up in the middle of the night? Me or you?
Oh, well, I was in a really.
I mean, who's getting up in the middle of the night though?
No, you always trying to jump tough with me every time I say something. Get your tough ass up.
Right.
With the bag. With the bag at the door. Like, what's up?
Yeah.
I was told, babe, get up.
Nah, get your tough ass up. And your
both of us
bed.
gonna get up.
And you sleep on the side by the door.
Nah.
Get your tough ass.
I ain't gonna cap. I'm nosy. I wonder who the fuck knocking at the door.
Right.
At this time of night.
Right,
who
so
is
we already know about that though. So I feel like it's always required of the man to like get up and defend the household and all that. Because if he stay right there, the woman would never let him down. Her parents will never let him down. It's just not a good look for him. And so I just think when it comes to that, it's a 60-40 dynamic. Even when a man meet a woman, he instantly has to go into like Captain Save-A-Hoe mode. He got to make, bring some type of bread, courting her, taking her on dates and shit like that. It's just so much. It's like a whole motherfucking like novel of like everything he needs to do, and it's just one page for her. And so it's just good.
He gotta do some bad shit too.
He been listening to Greg too long.
But we're gonna pass it around because we're gonna wrap it up. We only got about 10 minutes left. So
we only got 2 more questions after that. All right, let's everybody answer that question.
Okay, I'll go. I think that's not true. Like, of course, the woman is looking for that man to have that type of energy.
Okay.
But she can still have his back, in that moment. However, she can also, in turn, be what he needs.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If he needs a soft space, provide the soft space for him. If he need a bath run at night, he need food. He want his sandwich made with the edges cut off.
Okay.
Do that for him. You know what I'm saying? Whatever will kind of soften the blow of everything he has to deal with on a day-to-day basis. Because we've all heard that before. Don't no man want to come home and they got to argue with this motherfucker.
Right.
And you out here dealing with 10 million things all day.
Yeah.
When you come in and you shut that door, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think women understand that though.
Yeah.
Let that be your piece. Let
Depends
that be,
on the woman.
see what you need too, you know what I'm saying?
I
You
do
might
over there
need
say,
a man
yeah, I
then.
know.
You might need all of that, you know what I'm
You
saying?
see him over there, he say, yeah, I know. He felt that, man.
I'm just saying, like, he might need a man then in the house, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm not like that. Look, if you need your space, I'm fine too. We can be in the same space, but
Right.
also separate, you know what I'm saying?
I
You
felt
doing
that.
something different, and me too.
Okay, I felt that.
Just, you have to be considerate of what that man needs.
What about you, Miss Nina?
The thing I take issue with is the power dynamic.
Okay.
I don't think that for it to be 70-30 or 60-40 or whatever.
50-50, yeah.
First of all, I don't think 100-100 exists, and can't logically exist 100% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Can nobody give 100% and the other person give 100% 100% of the time? That's non-existent. That's number one. Number two, 50-50, that doesn't exist either. Because there may be something that, trying to reconnect, there may be something that a person, so I always look at things from sports analogies, because I'm a sports fanatic. Plus, that's the way Paul did it in the Bible. And people can understand that. So, a coach, my concept of a coach, and I do not sports coaching, but I do life coaching for a living. A coach, one of the best things about, or best attributes that a coach can have is putting his best players on the field. That means that in a relationship, if you're going to be the lead, then you have to be able to say, I'm not really that strong managing money, baby, so here, you take this. Or, well, I cook better than you, baby, so I'm going to do the cooking and you
Do the dishes.
or and the cleaning up and the whatever. So splitting up the division of labor, if you will.
All right.
And so I don't think that that's a power dynamic, though. That's just, and I'm gonna get pushback from this, but I know my big brother in ministries.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Your turn.
Ain't no power. I don't believe in no power dynamic. Shit, you do what you can do, and I'm gonna do what I can do. I guess like what you can do, I can back it up. Cause I do I don't know. I probably got messed up because my mama, she was strong. She did everything. She took out her own trade. My mama the only person I ever seen cipher gas. So I got a lot of expectations when I see a woman I don't pump my own gas. Shit, I don't know why not. Like, who said you don't? Like, I help you, but I'm not finna just pump your gas because I'm in your car. Like, nah, we don't work out like that.
Right.
I can do everything myself.
You
I
said
work-
you put
Right.
your gas too. Hold on.
'cause I got custody of 3 of my kids. I live by myself. I wash my own clothes, clean everything. So, like, what do you bring to the table? I don't mind you what you coming with. See, that's why it be different with me in a lot of situations because I really don't. I'm not saying I want you, but I don't need you to do nothing. Like, I'm not one of them average niggas. Like, can you do this? I do that. Nah, shit. Well, you like it. If you don't feel like cooking, I cook. If you don't feel like no, so that's why I say it's like 100. Like, you put in all what you can today. Like, it might not. You only might can give 50% of yourself today, but it's still a hunt to me because you giving what you can. So now, like, we gon' where you lack, I'll pick it up at. Like, we gonna make. That's why the partnership. I felt that. Like, if it's a partnership, I can deal with that.
All right. What about you, Tori?
All right, so for me, I feel the same way as far as what both of y'all were saying, because, you know, one day somebody might be able to get like 40, somebody may be able to get like 70 another day, so I feel like the dynamic change every day depending on, you know, what you can give, and then y'all just kind of meet in the middle in that sense, and then like what you said, if that's what you can get that day, then that's your 100 or whatever case may be. But, you know, if somebody can't handle this much this one day, then you got, you know, your partner help you out the next day, take a little bit of load off your back, and then y'all switch off on the next day type of thing. So that's how I think of it in that sense. Did you answer that question? You
Yeah,
did.
I said
Yeah,
first.
that- okay. No, I'm gonna do your question first. You can do all your topics since your
You can
birthday
do.
coming up.
You can do yours.
All right, happy birthday.
Appreciate that love. You do yours though.
All right. So are you saying get mine out the way first?
Yeah, it's only we just do the last one and then wrap it up.
All right. The importance of relationships and finances. So for me, like, since I live with my partners and everything, like, it's important for me to like have that communication. Like, you know, it's important for us to talk about like what needs to be done. All right, electric due this week, phone bill due next week, and we got rent next week. Let's, you know, go half on this. You do this one, I do this one, and then we split this one. You know, do it that way just so that we can make sure we stay on top of stuff, because then that leaves room to be like, okay, what we got left to play with, you know, go somewhere or something like that, how we can incorporate that in there or whatever the case may be, you know, type of things. And then it's just also like good to set yourself up ahead too, because it depends on what y'all trying to do too. So if you're trying to build a legacy and stuff, like, it's important to do that. Like me personally, like, so my grandma, she started me with a credit card when I was younger, so I was able to build credit young. My partners didn't really get that same kind of, you know, luck with growing up per se. So like me personally, like, it's important to me for our finances to be cool. So like I want them to start opening up credit cards and help them build their credit, that type of thing. So like, you know, just, you know, shit like that. What about y'all?
Okay. Yeah, no, the dynamic, I'm sure, is, you know, cool too. My thing is, just like you said, speak on it. You know, you have to communicate about it, see what needs to be taken care of, handle it, and then move accordingly. Okay. When you don't communicate, then y'all behind, y'all this, y'all that. It just all goes into if you are working as a team versus singular. Like, oh, these are my finances. You know, so these are mine, and what do you need to do? You know what I'm saying? But if y'all together, then why not knock this shit down? You know, so try to help each other out and build. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't wanna go too long, but
All right.
So, I know it's a recurrent theme, but it's the same thing. Those things need to be discussed when you realize that that's a person that you have some interest in. Okay, so now I need to find out. Especially, I think, well, I don't want to say especially, but I think for me as a woman, how a man thinks about finances is really important to me, because I got my own finances. I can pretty much take care of myself financially. And so if you are coming into my life, are you coming in, you gonna spend $400, $500, $600 a month on weed, or any other habit, you know, any habit. I just picked that one,
Yeah,
but
I
it could be drinking. Are you gonna spend exorbitant amounts of money frivolously? Are you gonna buy 6 pairs of Jordans a month?
Are you gonna go to the club and
we-
kick it every day,
and
or
we-
you know, or be
and
responsible?
we in an apartment in the middle of the hood? Like,
See, that's what I'm just.
you
know,
see
my
what I'm
type of
saying? So you got to be on the same page with those things. If you cool with that, then so be it. You know, it's hood
She
and
ain't
cracking.
cool with you.
It's straight up hood and cracking. You know, but for everybody, that's not necessarily their their thing. They want to know so that, you know, I said this to somebody and they got offended, but I say it all the time. I can go to hell by myself. I don't need no man to lead me to hell.
Oh my goodness. On that note, what you got?
Basically what she's saying, like, I don't want to be living in an apartment and we got shoes stacked to the ceiling and you sitting up here talking about how you finna kill them at the club, like how you finna shit on with an outfit,
Like, unless you working at that club, there's no
like,
reason for you to be in there.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you steady talking about we live, you know what I'm saying? We living in the middle, in the middle of poverty, and you steady trying. Nah, we gotta climb. So it's like, well, like you wanna elevate like certain level. I'm always with elevating till I can't go no like till I ain't got a bone left in me. So I'm not cool. A lot of people like selling. So court finance is gonna be a bit. I ain't never selling. It'd be hard for me in relationships because I do all kind of stuff. He'll tell you I got a gang of stuff because I ain't finna stop for nothing. So it be like, so finance is a big part of a relationship. That's why I say a partnership, because I can see a partnership like relationships. You get stuck, wanna just like me, you wanna just hold my hand. Nah, I gotta go work. I can't just sit here and hold your hand, gaze in your eyes. So yeah, finances is a big part of, like, it's a big part of, like, you ain't gotta give me yours. I make my own money. I'm cool making myself so, but I might not do what you think I should do. Like, if you looking for somebody to just blow their money frivolously on, my dude stay like this. Now I can jump fly when I want to, but I'm not on there just wasting my money.
I get that.
Well, I appreciate everybody coming through and holding us down and support. Not to answer the question. You want me to answer real quick?
You got one more minute.
All right, I'll answer real quick. So we got one more minute then. I would judge finances. I think finances is everything. I think that's the biggest thing for me, though. I feel like, love don't pay bills. Just call it what it is, though, man, And a person will end up leaving you in the struggle anyway, because, you can struggle by yourself. And so the person will eventually say, like, hey, how about you put your stuff in storage? How about we go back to our parents' house, whatever the scenario might be, until we be able to get back on our feet and become one. And so I think finances is a lot into a relationship. I do think that it needs to be discussed when you first start dating somebody, or where y'all both at. And you should always date somewhere it's kind of compatible. I think when it's a hell of a gap, that's like a major thing right there, though. So on that note, we will wrap it up. Like I said before, love all y'all coming out here. The Void podcast every Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. And who we have here on the way out, we got my cousin Choo Choo holding us down one last time. We got Miss Nina, Mr. Crack and Miss Nina, the preacher. We got Miss Panda over there, looking lovely as ever. And then, Centauri coming out of retirement, and coming back and bless us. It's been missing for a couple tracks, but hopefully we can get her back in when Greg is back out here as well. So, this is the Voice signing out, though.
All right. Peace out.
Oh, oh, oh.